How's that for you? How's that for you? Can you guys hear me clearly? Can you guys hear me clearly? Yeah, wicked. Much better. Yeah, wicked. So it's not too loud. I've just. Yeah, wicked, wicked. Don't tell me you can hear an echo, man. It's not too loud. I've just. Yeah, wicked, wicked. I know you guys can hear me because I'm playing it through my phone. Now you're playing with me, guys. Playing with me, guys. I'm sitting now. I'm in the kitchen, man. Got to be close to the cups of tea. I'm sitting now. I'm in the kitchen, man. Got to be close to the cups of tea. Well, evening, everyone. Anyways. All right, let me try this one. Wow. Let's try this one. You think my boiler broke? Let me see if I can change it. The echo's gone now. Yeah, wicked. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Man, these mics, they pick up absolutely everything, man. Everything. All right, and cool. All right, what's everyone saying then? Are we all good? George, Ringo, Paul, John, what's good? I don't understand why Lucifer can't hear me well. Wicked. I am now on Ethereum removed. Hugo, that's a big jump, man. That's a big jump. You see, I'm guessing a lot of people are now starting to understand that, cryptocurrency, it's a difficult market, you know. I know you're playing Lucifer, man. Typical Lucifer movements. Cosmic, thank you very much, man. My mother's in the building. George, Ringo, Paul, John. All right, let me see if I can change that. How's that? Yeah, I can see that peeking out. How's that? No, peeking, peeking. How's that, guys? No, still peeking. Is that any good? That any good? Are we good now? Can you hear me good? Are we good now? Can you hear me good? Yeah, I can. Yeah, perfect. Sweet. I can hear that. I just had it all on there. Okay, cool. Alright, we're good then. Now I had my evening nap. I'm ready. Oh, evening naps, you know. Hands up, man. Yeah, I am pretty quiet on the morning streams. The morning stream today was pretty quiet as well. There weren't that many people in it, but that's all good because it's really the evening streams that are about. Yeah, I had my phone on. I had my phone on. Adriana, how you doing? But yeah, Mondays are a never trade a Monday. No worries, Adriana, man. That's awesome. All right, we got to do due diligence, guys. I'm gonna go. I am gonna start the live once we start. You know, once people start coming in. I mean, what time is it? Everywhere. Let's see. Where are we at? New York. It's 5 o'clock. So give people a chance. Let's give people a chance to get home, do what they're doing. I mean, the live's going to be on for a little while anyway. So, yeah, whilst we're waiting, guys, make sure you hit the like button. Let's get this up in the stream. See what we're saying. "3:30 a.m. in India, man. Wow." I mean, whilst we're waiting for people, guys, this pattern's played out exactly as we intended it to be. You know, but you got to understand these patterns here. If anyone remembers, okay, just pay attention right here. Just, I'm not going to get started into it too deeply, but let me just get my trusty tool out. You know, please give credit to the Microsoft Paint application that completely ruins my computer every time I use it. I don't know why. But let's just zoom out a second, right? I think I've got it still drawn out. Okay. Wait, I need to find it. Where is it? Here we go. Right, okay. Just look at this, guys. That was the first cycle. Here we go. This is gonna blow your minds out, okay? As to why, you know, when people come in and they say, you know, it's gonna drop down because back in 2017, or you know, people come up with some wild, you know, they make some crazy claims, okay? But it's clear, it's apparent, you know, that the price action in Ethereum right now, okay, is it's when you see it once, you're going to see it again, and whatever happened after it happened in the first instance is going to be pretty much replicated again. All right. So if you guys remember, on the 27th of January, we were waiting for this bottom to happen. You know, we drew our W's, we kept drawing them. We were effectively aiming to catch the low, you know, because this strategy is about catching the low, all right, and catching the high. That's what it's about. Now, everyone says catching the low and the high is, you know, it's a stupid game to play, but it's not. Because if you can understand and see the patterns and be patient with how they move price, you know, you'll be able to, you know, jump on the bandwagon and ride the trend out, you know. So this is what happened on the 27th of January. Look at this: drop, rise, drop, rise, drop. Okay, there was madness going up in here. I mean, you could say that that was part of a W, up, down, that was another W, okay, and then it rode out. All right, but you could actually do this. You could actually do this. You could just remove that, okay. I'm going to keep it on there. You could go up from there, and you could then draw the line down here, then draw it back up here, and then still claim this. All right. So it's effectively what's happened here is the market makers have created the W and they went down for one last time. All right. But notice They didn't take out the previous low. And I remember watching, watching this at this price, okay? And if you guys get to the video, go and watch the video, all right? Watch the live stream of when the price was dropping down here, and everyone was like, oh my God, is it going to go down? And I says, guys, until it breaks this part here, all right, we are still good in this trend, okay? We are still good for the upside, all right? And then it just carried on from there. It just went, it took out the 50-day, broke out the 200, came back, retest continuation. Let's do it again, guys. You ready? Let's do our trusty little pen. What have we got here? Breakout, retest, continuation. I'm going to bore the hell out of you guys with this pattern here. But quite frankly, this pattern is what makes money. So if that bores you, then fine. You know? But you see this pattern here, yeah? Okay then. Now look what happened today. There we are. Let me draw the lines on so they're clear. Oh my God. Here we go. Draw that there. Okay. So you guys can see it's come down, come back up, snap back down, came back up, form it. Look at that. Is that not the same as the previous pattern? Crypto wealth was good, man. Is that not the same as the previous pattern? It just didn't take it down. And I remember earlier on this morning, okay, guys that were like, they were quite happy that Ethereum started to rise up. And then they were like, oh my God, they started panicking because they saw that it broke the 50-day. Had a few of you guys messaging me saying, it's going down now. What's the chances of it going down continuously? Shall I put my stops at this? And I was like, guys, until we break the peak formation low, which is the Asian ranges low. Remember last night when I said to you, this is Asian ranges low, Asian range high. This sets up the week. It's a Monday, right? And what do we know about Monday? Peak formation. False week move beginning. So they kept the low. That was the low. And they've moved away from it. Now you can see what we're going to be working on, right? So if anyone had taken that trade as such, you'd be sitting nicely. Anyone had the patience to sit through that will be sitting nicely, And look, what have we got here? We've got, I said earlier on today in the notes on the live, okay, we were waiting for price to break out of M3, which coincides with the 50-day moving average, all right? It's broken out nice and clearly, and we were aiming for M4. Look at the video today. I had on there M2 equals M4. We've hit M4, all right? And you could have earned yourself a nice tidy sum. That would have been 612 pips, guys. And if every pip's £10, you do the math. This is the difference between trading on this exchange, okay? When you trade on this exchange as opposed to the crypto exchanges, all right, it's a big difference. You're increasing your point value as opposed to what your initial amount is brought in for, if you understand. So, for example, if we had this move from here, say you entered here, okay, because this was a little W as well. Look, you had 1, 2, 3, up. Okay. Now I do say sometimes that, the W here shouldn't take out the previous low, but because it was in line with the pivot and it didn't really break away from this previous low here, all right, it warranted a formation, and then you could have entered here, all right. And I did say that New York always tends to produce reversals. Say 7 out of 10 times, New York will always reverse. And this is exactly what New York has done. This is the start of New York, all right? New York met the low, right, which it hit in line with the Asian mid-range, all right? And it's bounced. Look where it's at. It's completely smashed through the M4. And what pattern are we waiting for, guys? We are waiting for, now that M3 is broken, okay, we are now waiting for M4, but M4 has hit, okay? So we can scrap this here, all right? We can scrap this bit, this bit, this bit, this bit. We can get rid of this now, and we can now start to work towards M4. So M4 is We're now waiting for M4 to break out, pull back, continuation to M5. And you're just riding that swing, guys. You know? All right, here we go. What have we got here? I made a great trade on Stellars today, man. Just before the crazy dump. Okay, wicked. Got out in time. Got out just in time once I saw that peak formation. There you go, bro. If you can apply the knowledge of what these lives are about and take shots where it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, do it, man, because you're giving yourself that positive feedback, you know? Joshua, what's going on? Pietro, what's happening? What's that? Oh, how you doing, man? Pretty trade with on this anthem, wouldn't you get utterly destroyed with the spread? It all depends on buy save me sold at 1335. If you've just sold, Vivek, you sold at 1335, it will retest 130 again. Crypto Rajan. Yeah, it has to, right? So look, it will. This is what's going to happen. Okay, it's going to break out of here because we've got a little bit of momentum, and market makers are effectively shifting the zone. This is a candle shift. Okay, but the 50-day moving average will move like this. Okay, or it will move like this. Right. This at some point, this will want to come back down and test the 50-day. Now, guys, if you have got that document that I put in the in the Discord, shoot, I need to do that actually. I need to attach the Discord to the live. 2 seconds. Right, what we got here? Okay then. Page right there. Done. Let me just attach that. Yo, Vasco, man. That's all right, man. That's no worries, bro. Thank you for passing through, man. That's nice of you, man. Thanks for passing through. Guys checking in, you know, that's nice. Okay then. But what I was saying was in the indicators downloads in the Discord, there's a document in there. In that document, all right, it's going to show you after the peak formation, all right, it will start to consolidate after it breaks away from it, which is what this is now, all right. It will start to consolidate and it will test a 50-day moving average or a 200-day moving average, all right. That first test is where the explosion comes in, all right. That's where it starts to pump, all right. So you got to play it carefully. What have we got here? Right. So I entered at 132, 1342, saw a W form. There was a slow move up and a diagonal upward trend, and I started taking off. So I entered. Do you think that was a smart move? Hold on. So there was a slow move up and a diagonal upward trend, and it started taking off. So I entered. Do you think that was a smart move? Ideally, guys, if you're going to consider any entries, okay, don't buy into the move happening, okay? Buy into it as it progresses. So, for example, look, if you, with the candlesticks, this slight pullback here, okay, I would have entered on this on Ethereum, all right? Let me just zoom in. I would have entered on Ethereum here because this candlestick here is stopping power. You guys have heard me say stopping power. Ken and Barbie. Profit is 23k in 2 days. Your pattern reading works for me. Are you serious, bro? Bro, you've made 23k in 2 days. You're pulling my leg, bro. 23k. You know what? You are the star student. 23k, man. That's crazy. Okay, hold on. Okay. My alts are pumping. When Ether's up 3%, DeFi's up 20%. Happy days. See, do you know what, guys? This is what I mean about crypto, man. You have to be in the know and understand what's happening. Diamond Fox, what's good? You have to understand what's happening in the markets as such. You know, different avenues of the market, the crypto market. You know, the fact that, you know, Ethereum's up 3%, DeFi's up 20%. You know, do the math. Yo, Ken and Barbie, man, do people know that in the Discord, bro? Because that gives confidence to people. You know, you need to let people know about that, because there are some people that are like trying to, disheartening themselves about the entries. You know, does it work for them? It is alien to you guys because you guys have been you've been doing the wrong thing as such. You know, just look at what Ethereum's doing, guys. It's just going exactly with what I was saying to you guys. Once this peak formation sets, all right, it's just going to keep going up. It's going to form a level, okay? And what we're waiting for with this is we're waiting for a rise. Once we have our rise, it's going to consolidate. That will be our level 1. We then expect the consolidation to drop down to the 50-day or the 200-day and then continue up level 2. So we have effectively got this, guys. All right. We have got Joshua. I'm gonna respond to you, Joshua. I've kept the chat so I can see what you're saying. So we've got the W here. All right. We had this today, which is here. So you've got the W, and then you've got this bit here, which is this bit here. It's risen. All right. Which is exactly what's happening here. Okay. We're now expecting it to pull back. So this is going to go up like this. We expect to pull back. Now, because of the pattern, okay, we are expecting an M formation to come up here. All right. Level 1, level 2, level 3. Exactly that. So now, guys, it's pretty much free for all. And no one, please do not place any trades whilst Ethereum is doing this right now. Okay. And do not feel like you've missed out. Because the M4 has now been broken, we are expecting the M4 to rise. We need it to come back down, continuation to the upside. Your entry will be here or here. You wait for price to consolidate back as it's broken out of M4, because it's exactly what it's done to M3. Look, it tested the pivot. M2 was confirmed. It came back to test M2, but it showed support. M3 was broken, and then it pulled back ever so slightly to the 50-day and the 200-day. Look at these confluences, man. Look at that. Okay? You can't get any better than that. You know? You cannot get any better than that in confluence. That is literally screaming, please trade me. You know? That bit there, that red candle there, stopping volume. It's a crucial reversal candle, or it gives you the clue that things are going to change. Right, let me just see what Joshua said. I decided it would be a good idea to try and catch the pump at 1:30 on XRP. Lesson learned. Time in the market is worth more than money in the market. Look, man, you're playing, Joshua, you're playing the FOMO game, and you fell straight into the trap of the market maker. You probably looked everywhere and everyone was talking about, XRP is rising. We're not about the moons. We don't care about the moon trades. You know why? We're either in the coin, okay, when the moon happens, but we're not going to buy into the coin whilst the moon's happening. All right. You don't want to be buying into the coin when it's been sent to the moon. You're just going to be the liquidity they need to sell. Remember that when price is rising and rising and rising, or it's mooning out, as they put it, someone needs to sell you a contract in order for you to close your position. Don't be that guy that can't make the sale at the top. All right. Don't be that guy. All right. Stopping hands up, as if you said that, bruv. Stopping power straight up, bruv. I owe you. I need to get on Call of Duty with you, man. We'll talk crypto, we'll talk Forex, we'll talk trading on Call of Duty. We'll set a massive party and we all just start playing. Happy days. All right, Tina, can you please share the daily range indicator? I know it's not really for crypto, but it's still applicable to Ethereum. Is it? But it's still applicable to Ethereum, not just Forex. The daily range. The daily range, my friend, is... let me see. The daily range is... What, the average daily range or the actual daily range? Hold on. Let me see where it is. Where have I got it? ADR marker, sorry. Oh, that's too high, man. That's crazy, man. That is crazy, man. The daily range. I mean, what? Hold on. What were you talking about, my friend? I'm intrigued as to what he's talking about. Let me have a look. Arno, can you please message me on the Discord, okay? So I can work out exactly what it is you want. Stopping power straight. Yep, that's the stopping power I was seeing too. It was after the pullback, so it felt good. Did you take the trade, Nadpad? Yes, no. Bitcoin scalping and longs. Wow. What a pair. What pair was you trading? Too much leverage. 23k. Get out, bro. You savage. You keep in mind that artists like The Weeknd make 1 million for a show. Okay, just keep in mind artists. Crazy. Anyway, play safe. Don't quick trade. Yeah, Joshua, seen that. Hi, Erica, you alright? Please, it was a pump and dump. Was trying to pump my bag to get back into Ethereum a lot. Had 7% and got out quick. Okay, do not trade Dodge and exotic guys. Don't trade. Gamble. Don't gamble. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, guys trade. Don't gamble. Right. Ken Barbie. Yes, the average daily range. Okay, cool. Hugo, Tino, would you share your MT4 template or is that asking too much? My MT4 template here, what, for crypto? Yeah? I'm going to pump up a couple of more indicators in the Discord, guys. I'm currently doing the videos on how to use them and how to install them. Because if I just send them over to you right now, you will be coming back to me asking me, how does it work? What do I need to consider? I'd rather give everything to you so then we eliminate that back and forth, you know? But Hugo, I don't know if you are in the Discord, but we do have them in the Discord. We have shared the indicators. Crypto wealth, I'll mention that in a second, your question as well. That ASMR whisper though. Can you check? Panda. I wish I would have taken some money out of crypto and put it into my bank account. TR, do you know which version of the pivot points your indicator uses? Because there are many. I need to know if it's standard, traditional, Fibonacci, or the etc. Okay, wait there, guys. Let's have a look. I am guessing it's pivots. Standard. Oh, hold on. Take a look at this. So if you can see that, it's mid pivots, I believe. To be honest with you guys, do not dwell too much on the pivots. They come in line with it comes in line with the confluence. Yeah, you're in Discord, wicked. Cool. Yeah, can you see pivots here? You can see pivot points here. So look, guys, there's two types of pivots, right? Okay, so you've got this indicator here, the pivot point indicator that we've attached to the Discord, all right? And to be honest with you, what you don't want to do, guys, right, is you don't want to fill your screen with too many lines, all right? Hey, Patrick. You don't want to fill your screen with too many lines. This indicator, the PVSRA, well, the pivots are how you know where to enter based off your M1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, but let's look at it like this. Okay, purely by base, we have look, the pivot points. Okay, all right, you can have this pivot here is taking the day's high, day's low divided by 2 as such. Okay, the main pivot. All right, but when you're saying it determines my entry as such, it adds confluence to it, like the TDI. You know, it adds confluence to it. Before I'm going to trade the M3 and say the M3 is a good ideal profit point or an entry point, I'm going to look at where price is in relation to the moving averages. You know, because look, M3's here. When price was here, I'm looking at the M3 I'm looking at that thinking, okay, it's going to break out of that. But what it needs to do first is it needs to break out the 50-day, the 200-day, and I'm expecting it to come back. If it comes back, I'm going to want it to hit the M3. Well, it didn't hit the M3. It actually tested the 200 and it stayed above the 50-day. So the M3 was good for that point there, but it was no good for me here because it didn't come back to it because there was obviously strength. But what we did see is the stopping power volume there. So that added the confluence. All right. Plus we're at the high psychological line here, which I'm going to be adding to the charts anyway, with the into the Discord as well. All right. So the issue that we've got, this is what I knew I would encounter. All right, is people are effectively relying very much on these M0 to 5 points. All right, regardless of whatever pivot points you get. All right, here's an easy one for you. All right, this is an easy one. The pattern, if you guys have this on your charts, okay, the MT4 PVSRA, all right, if you go right click, indicators, if you go to the, it's not on there, hold on, let me just go to here. If you go to the indicators and click access panel, all right, you will see it's got the pivots here as well. So look at this, crypto, watch this. Now, look at the difference in pivots, right? These are the pivot points for the strategy I've been telling you about. These are the pivot points for the PVSRA method, all right? So you've got a pivot point there, but you've also got a main pivot point there. You've got a monthly support, monthly resistance 1, daily resistance 1, monthly resistance 2, and you've got daily support 1, and then daily resistance 2. Sorry, it's, yeah, range daily low is sitting at monthly support 2 and daily support 2. All right. So guys, we can have so many other types of indicators or pivot points. Ultimately, the only thing we really need to be focused on is price. Okay. And understanding the pattern. Right. Whenever we're drawing a pattern, we're not mentioning the pivot points. We mention them once something has been confirmed. All right. So once we see that this is a W, right? Where is it in relation to the screen? But even if it comes back and says a 15200, wouldn't you take an entry unless it rises above the next high pivot point, right? What am I getting? Okay. Right, look, okay. For example, it's come back now and tested the 200 and the 50-day moving average here. These pivot points, for me, are profit areas, okay? When price is going in the direction or it's heading towards it, it's a profit point. M2 equals M4 on whatever scale. You know, guys, because we all use different brokers, okay? They don't all print the same price. So you're not, you know, the pivots are going to be, you know, they're going to be flawed anyway. You know, you have to give some reason, you have to give some freedom of error. It doesn't matter like what indicator, sorry, what the actual exact pivot point is, because frankly, guys, it can just blow out. You know, it's not the deciding factor. It's not the deciding factor. They are good as a measure to determine where your next profit area could be, you know. But back to here, look, you got monthly support 1, M2 here. You got a pivot point here and you got a pivot point here. This pivot stuff on this platform, on the MT4, okay, it actually allows you to draw the Fibonacci's. So look, where's the fibs? Natural Fibonacci's, all right? Now you can see 38, 50, 62, 24, 38, 50. You know, it's got the retrace and extension. So there's too many lines. And what's happening here is people think that they need to rely on these pivot points. These pivot points are really just there as a representation of where price could potentially visit and pull back from. Okay? Your main priority, guys, is to work out the pattern. All right? And if there is actually a pivot point or somewhere that you actually really need to pay attention to, it's this. Look. 2 secs. Let me get rid of this. right? You see this here? This is yesterday's low, all right? Yesterday's low, yesterday's high, all right? I need to add that into the list of indicators. These are your true points to be interested in, all right? Because when you see it's trying to make a low, all right, look at the validity of this. You've got yesterday's low here, right? And you've got M2 there. If you were going to place a trade at M2, if there was support at M2, you would lose out on there, okay? Or you were to go, if you were waiting for it to rise from M2 at this candle here because you saw it as support because it's been supported here, all right? Well, you'd be out of your trade. You'd experience drawdown. But look what it did. It sat on yesterday's low. Now, yesterday's low, the high and the low from the previous session is very important because it could be make or break of a previous candle strength. Do you understand? You know? But you've also got to understand as well, guys, in terms of its cryptocurrency, right? Then these are indicators that are for Forex, all right? But fundamentally, the principle still is the same, all right? You've got to understand that. If you can't get MT4, okay, taking the pivot points from that software, from that piece of, from that document that I attached in the Discord, they're not going to match up to mine because my broker and TradingView are two different brokers. You know, these guys, IC Markets, they might change their feeds every single day. You know, look at the spread. I've got 600 pips spread. You know, TradingView don't think it has that much of a spread. So if anyone's pivot points are wrong, they're mine. You know, if you're using and drawing up your pivot points on TradingView, there's a good chance that they're pretty consistent because the spread's there. The spread isn't as high as what mine is, you know. But like I said, TDI, it's the last thing that I'm looking at. If you get the peak formation, right? If you know the peak formation and you know where you are in the cycle, okay, it doesn't matter about the pivot points. The pivot points are really just there. If price is there, you can say, oh, we're at the M4. Well, maybe we could see the M5. I'll use the M5 as a profit target area, you know, and we've got the pivot point. Are we on the same page, guys? Because if we can't dive too deep into the indicators, we're coming away from the idea of reading the W's and the M's and understanding the cycle. Look, here we go. Here's an example, right? Where's the pivot points here? Where are the pivot points? There are no pivot points, but I can tell you that's an M. Yeah, we can see that M, can't we? I can tell you that's a W. Yeah? That's a W right there, look. There's no indicators. There's nothing. This is a line chart, guys. And there are guys out there that do that. They trade the line charts. They wait for the peaks and the troughs right there. Look. You know? Oh, another small W there. Up it goes. Oh, another small W there. Up it goes. You know? Where are the pivot points? That's what I'm saying to you guys. You know the cycle. It doesn't matter about the rest of the stuff. Classic example again. Look. M formation right there. You couldn't do that because it's too low. Right? But you can do up here. Right? It comes back down. Stop, hunt, rise, drop. Oh, look at that. So, sorry. Hold on. Let me get my trusty eraser. Yeah. Drop that. Drop that there. You've got that there. Has anyone seen that pattern before? Have we seen that pattern before, guys? I'm sure we have. Where would I enter? Well, I've just done it right there. There's your entry. You take the low of the line, okay? Mark it up. So I'll do it cleanly, okay? I'll do it cleanly based on this, yeah? So I will take this here, okay? Take the down from swing from there, We've got the M formation, drop, okay? It's come effectively, it's gone here, move back up, okay? Right there, there's your entry. Just ignore this bit here. Okay, you see that, yeah? That's how it works. Drop down, up, down. There's your entry there. Let's pick another one. Here's a small one, the W, right? Small W here. You got a small W here. Right? Rise, drop, take that. Entry. Gotcha. Add this to Confluence, guys. Once you think you've got yourself an M formation or a W formation, okay, bring up a line chart. Just for clarity, bring up a line chart. Look at your TDI. Look at your TDI and say, oh, where are we at? Let's look at the TDI from this point here. Outside the volatility band. Whenever it goes outside the volatility band, you're expecting it to pull back in. Okay? Outside the volatility band, back inside, RSI crosses over the signal line, makes its way past the market base, which this yellow line is the RSI on the hour time frame. You know? On the hour time frame. There are days where I will literally, depending on how I'm feeling and how my week's been, I'll trade the line chart. You know, I will trade the line chart just to get me to make myself, you know, it's a real test, guys. You know, to trade off the line chart, it's a real test because this is what the market makers use. You know, they use lines so they can see the peaks better. You know, someone could get caught in that. Look, you got an M formation here. All right, 15-minute time frame. But if you were to go on a 1-minute time frame, all right, that'll be quite a big drop. So if we were to look at the drop from here, that's 361 pips. All right. If you can't take 361 pips, and wow, that's a lot of pips right there. If you had £10 per pip, 360 pips, you'd do the math. You know? Here's your, so effectively, look, you've got here M formation failed, right? Another M formation, and that's the true formation right there. It drops, take the peak there, entry there, down you go. Are we good? Okay, cool. Variation on the theme. Variation on the theme. It's not always going to be plain sight for us, crypto. If it was, then market makers wouldn't be able to manipulate the market the way they do. They can't make it clean in plain sight. Look at this. This looks like it's not a clean W, but it's still a W. First leg, aggressive, pump it up to the middle and smacked it back down again. All right. And then they pulled it back. You know, we're not always going to get the nice W's or the nice M's. I mean, look, that's a nice M up there, right? That's a lovely M. Look, 3 pushes to the high. Bang. Up we go. M formation. Candle. There's the Britney Spears candle, guys. Shifting the zone. Bang. Shifting it out. Getting their money out of that position. They need to get it out because they've trapped liquidity up here. They've trapped liquidity, and as I was saying last night, the guys that talk about supply and demand, there's no supply up here, no one's interested in prices up here. Of course they are. They wouldn't be putting pin bars up there to take out orders up there now, would they? You know? Why are there pins at highs? Why are there pins at highs? Yes, crypto, yes, there are exceptions, my friend. Don't ever think, right? Keep this in your mind. There's always going to be a variation on it. There will always be a variation on this, okay? And the sooner you understand that, the less pressure you're going to put on yourself and wait for a perfect pattern. There's no such thing as a perfect pattern, okay? Nothing like it, all right? And when I got told about this, that was the mistake I was making. I was forever trying to think, right, I need a W and I need an M. Oh, that doesn't look like much of an M. That doesn't look like a W. That looks like a W my daughter wrote. That looks like an M my daughter wrote. You know, I'm not going to trade it. And then when I look back at it, I've seen that it's absolutely tanked and taken out so much ground where I could have entered. But even if it comes back in, you know, how are we at this point, guys? I have chewed your ear off. Band. You want me to check band? Let me look at band. Okay, so NADPAD, 2 seconds. All right, band. What, band USD? Binance, yeah? Are we happy with band USD? I'm taking that. All right, and listen, Lucifer, look, you always go to the 1 hour time frame, okay? Always go to the 1 hour time frame. Find out where you are in the cycle, okay? So we can see we've got a little W here, right? We then go to the 15-minute time frame, and we ask ourselves, okay, where are we in the cycle? Okay, the 15-minute time frame is showing me that we've effectively come out of that small W, okay, really small W on the 15-minute. We've come out of it, level 1, okay? Level 1 has been achieved. All right, now we're waiting for a pullback continuation to form level 2. So what we're waiting for? Okay, you are waiting for price to come back down to here, test the 50-day, and as it comes back up, you've got one of two options. You either enter at the break of this or you enter whilst it's going up towards it, okay? Assuming that the 50-day and the 200-day as such are showing you signs that it's looking to move to the upside, okay? You've got to make sure you confirm that. But because we're in the cycle here, okay, drop down there, you've got level 1. Level 1, okay, is you have to determine level 1. Sorry, you take the average daily range of every cryptocurrency that you know, okay? Find out what the average daily range is, okay? And one level, so when you've got peak formation, right? One level, okay, and a drop. One level is 1 times ADR, okay? Remember that. It's like in Forex, for example, right? Got to bring it back to Forex, guys, because this is where it's from, okay? If I bring up Kiwi Yen. Oh, here we go. You see that, guys? We drew this 2 days ago, yesterday. We did a big M formation, all right? And it's now trickling and going downwards. Monday, false week move beginning. There's the false move to the upside, making the traders believe there's support at the 200-day. We're going to go long and hit the previous high. No, look what it's done. It's gone up. And then it's just trickled down slowly. Tuesday's Asian session is open right now. They're going to get ready to either hammer it all the way down, retrace, continuation. So my bias on this is here. Go up. Come back down. And guess what? You can do it all over again. Cross the line here. Enter here. Okay? that's my projection on Kiwi yen. All right. We've got dollar yen. I mean, dollar yen has been doing wonderful numbers. So here's an example. Like, look, we thought this was an M, but you can have an extension. They can extend the shape. All right. If they don't feel like they're getting their money in good, they can extend it ever so slightly. And then before you know it, you've actually got yourself a very small M up here. Okay. So there's always going to be a variation to the theme. And look, this dashboard that I've got, right? ADR. When the ADR is 3 times, it's achieved the maximum journey it can take in one single week. All right. Because this move happened all the way from down here, from this peak formation, right? I took this, I was taking this so nicely back to the 50-day, to the 50-day, back to the 50-day. I was just riding this all the way, you know, every single morning, wake up. Here we go. Final third of the Asian session. Stop, hunt low, rise. There's my profit. You know, Asian session, stop, hunt low, rise. Took a loss there, okay? And then that day was when we were waiting for news, but then New York came in to the low and then shifted it up in the Asian session. So, but we had formed our level 3 formation as such. We were going into level 3 formation. Ideally, guys, the first levels that you really need to be seeing money on is level 1 and 2. Okay? Level 1 and level 2. Here we go. Stop, hunt low, rise. Look at this candle down here. What's this candlestick? Where is it? Where are we at? Oh God, look at that nice little W down there. Saw that W by accident. That's moving back in the charts. Wow. Here, look, if you can see down here, what's that W there? Sorry, not that W. That there, stopping power. Look at the power of that stopping power. Look, stopping power, up it goes. W formation, retest, up it goes. First level, 1. You know? You will get it, guys. I promise you, you will get it. And also, if you remember, guys, when we went onto the hour time frame, got this big gap here. Peak formations down here. Right? Okay. First level. Right? Now we're waiting for level 2 to complete. Look, this is level 2. We're waiting for level 2 to break out. So we are expecting price to come back up here and smash through. It needs to complete the cycle. You know? All right, Ethereum. Now let's pay attention, guys. Let's see what she's doing. Ethereum. Okay. So what are we saying? Whoa, Lucifer, what's going on? Okay, so Ethereum right now is performing pullback, or does it look like it's just going to keep going up, going up, going up? Okay, so this green candle, there will be another candle, okay? There will be a green candle. This candle will be quite strong, and the next candle afterwards will be the candle that pushes to the upside and then potentially start the retrace, okay? That's what's going to happen. And we're going to witness that. And about time as well, because we've been sitting through some wild-ass cycles, guys. You know, we now want to see some patterns starting to play out. So I'll go back to the 15-minute. And up we go. Okay, so we've got it. We've got our out the zone, jump, jump. Waiting for that now. Peak formation, job done. There's your candle shift right there. Okay, got it. Wicked. Awesome, man. Ethereum picking up steam at last. Tina, please check RSI. USD. Give me a sec, Arnold. That's a big fundamental. Oh, lots of Nick heavy. Right, the Ethereum formation. Look at it. This pattern down here, okay, this pullback here has effectively locked in this peak formation. All right. So if you're a holder of Ethereum as such, or you like to swing trade Ethereum, right, based on how it's been performing these past few days, all right, I said to you, until it breaks this level here, I'm not interested in any bias to the downside. I'm not, because it hasn't broken this level. And now what it's done, it's just formed another level here, exactly the same as this level here. And then it's pulled up, pulled back, respected this area, and now it's looking to go and make room to the M5. So M5 could near-term profit. You know, M5. How is that for everyone? Where's everyone at? Who we got in here anyway? Show me some love in here. What's happening? Got 24 likes on here. There's 56 of you. Half of you are showing love. Yes, you can. Oh, we got everyone here. Kamarian, yeah. Gurkha, how you doing? Hands up, man. That's all good. Reefer man, where you been, bro? Where you been? So the moon was alright. Why? Fox? What's happened? Sick. Okay, you play. Yes, crypto. Entry on Ethereum will be late. Yeah, entry right now on Ethereum will be late. What you're waiting for, which we will see this evening, okay? The fact now that it's broken out of M4, okay? And the pullback here was very strong. Small but strong. Pay attention to the pins on this pullback here, guys. All right, just look. When you see these pins, okay, what's happening with these pins? Casper, how you doing? Mark, Joseph, how are you, my friend? Need some sleep, man. Been up every night. Guys, you know what? I'm gonna give us a break one night. I might make it tomorrow night so you guys can actually just rejuvenate and chill out. You know? What were the Moon Boys right about? Make myself a cup of tea. Anyone want a cup of tea? Right, guys. You I've stated before, okay? The green box, okay? This is for guys on Forex, okay? I'll give you all the indicators, but I know what's going to happen. You're all going to come back and ask me, what's this, what's this, what's this? And I ain't going to do that to you guys, okay? I ain't keeping no indicators from anyone. I've given you the best indicator, right? By the way, these aren't indicators, guys. Remember that, yeah? We can all draw 50-day moving averages. We can do it on everything, all right? I need to know who has MT4, all right? Because you can't take these indicators anywhere else other than MT4, all right? I'll put all the indicators that you can see. You want the green? These green boxes are the Asian session and the New York session right here. They'll be going in the Discord this evening as promised, okay? But I'm using this session tonight to explain it to you. So you'll get this, okay? Arnold, you're trying to make me look like a crook, man. And how you get the bars on the chart fluorescent like that, it makes it super clean when there are big moves. Okay, guys, look. You need to get MT4. I've put in the link for MT4 IC markets. You need to get MT4, all right? Or a version of MT4 from somewhere. You know, I know you are, Arnold. I know you are. You need to find a version of MT4. What the hell is this T? What the hell is this? Who keeps saying T? Tell me about your tea. Bro, my tea is strong. End of. My tea is strong with almond milk. Finished. That's just basic tea. Oh, it's 2 types of tea. I do have my green tea and my turmeric tea. And I just got my PG Tips tea. You know. Right, you guys can keep spamming while I make my tea, man. Okay, what we got? Okay, let's go. Hey, Diamond Fox, ease up, man. Everyone's chilling. Because apparently ground coffee contains cockroaches because they can't get rid of it when it's grounded, when they scoop it up from the ground. Apparently, that's what I heard. Decaf is the best. Yeah. Yeah, black coffee works for me. Okay, then Vikesh. Whoa. Why are we spamming, guys? I didn't see your question, bro, man. Cockroaches taste amazing. What the hell? Alright, guys, cut the spamming. Will it retest 1330? Well, let's see. You know? Will it test 1330? I mean, look, guys. Look what we got here. It's broken at M4. The 50-day moving average will move in a moment. Right, we've got a new hour candle coming. I saw it on the TikTok. This doctor said that, did you know if you're drinking coffee, the ground beans that they get from coffee, when they grind it, they can't get rid of the cockroaches that get trapped in the ground as such. So, yeah. Diamond Fox. Oh, God. Literally, man. When you got 5 minutes to yourself. On my days with guys, we're here to talk about how we're going to try and rip these market makers. Forget the cockroaches. All right. Anyway, look, person said that they want to know if the 1330 is going to get hit. It may not get hit, but we got a new hourly candle formed. Okay. So earlier on, I said to you, actually, guys, here it is. But you know what? If you work, oh my days, this coffee thing, it needs to stop. Yeah, like the video, man. Like the live. Forget the spam. We don't care about coffee now. No disrespect to the guy who works in the coffee industry. You know? 1361 on Ethereum. Right, listen. I need you guys to understand something about the pins. Okay? Okay, let's go with it. Man, you want these in. I'm going to give them to you, Arno. Just sit tight. You'll get them. Right. Here we go. Everyone getting angry, man. Just chill out. Let's chill. Right, okay. For question, guys. I need to understand where you guys are with your candlesticks. Okay? So no. I need to know where you are with your candlesticks. Okay? So when you see these candlesticks here, guys, what is that telling you? I need to know. Comments, please. Tino does not own 200 million. Buying pressure. Okay. What else? Bulls are in control. Consolidation. Okay. All right. So I'll get straight to it then. So the person that was right, okay, is Hugo. All right. Pinning shorts. DLV. Deal. Yep. Okay. So it's all coming through now. Maybe a delay. Okay. Tough love. I appreciate tough love. All right. So it's not indecision because the market makers know exactly where they're going to take price. Don't ever think there's indecision in the market. The indecision is from us. All right. The retail traders. We're the ones that have got the indecision, not the market makers. You think those guys don't know what they're doing? You know? You think they're sitting here thinking, oh my God, where are the retail traders going to go next? They ain't worried about that. Where we go is where they tell us to go. They tell us with our emotions. Look at this. Oh my God, big green candle. I'm going long. You know, they're the ones that tell us where to go. So yeah, Hugo was correct. They are inducing shorts. Okay. Why? Because the guys that saw this high here, okay, they wanted to be able to get back into this. So they may have entered at the test of the 50-day. It's come back down and it's made its way back up. So then traders are like, right, okay, I want to try and get into this, okay? Try and get back into this to see if I can take the break of this high up here. But then what happens? It pins it, it hits it with this big candle, all right? And then this candle here breaks away, all right? They see it as a bearish engulfing pattern, all right? It's engulfing around the previous candle, all right? So the guys that thought it was going to continue to the upside from here saying, right, you know what? Let's go short. So then the market makers start pinning and getting the short orders here. Pin. They're taking the short orders because guys want it to go lower because they think it's going to go lower because it's found resistance up here. All right. Now I can imagine how many guys had drawn out these trend lines or, you know, matching on the price here. They'll be like, okay, I'll draw it here or I'll draw it here. Okay. Well, let's draw it in line with where it's at now. Okay. So they're like, right, if it's not going to go above that, I'm going to enter short. So enter short, fill. Then this stopping volume kicks in. And then they go whack straight towards it. They solidify and they confirm the short seller's conviction that it's going to break the 50-day and move forward. But then what happens is they snap price back up, okay? And then before you know it, the next candle, they give them a little bit of a taste of it's going to go down and they completely shift the zone, okay? That's market maker 101, all right? That's market maker behavior 101. You don't need to know anything else. If you understand what's happening with the candlesticks, okay, you're then opening, right, the market maker's book. You're now starting to dive in and understand what it is that they're trying to make you guys do. Do you understand? There's no indecision. The indecision, crypto, is on our behalf, not the market makers, you know? No worries, Manoa. How you doing? There's a good old Brittany, you know. Yeah, you're getting it, crypto. You're getting it. And guys, don't feel free to ask questions, guys. Crypto's asking the questions. He's asking the questions, right? Everyone else, ask the questions. Don't be afraid to ask them. Message me in Discord. I will always reply to everyone's messages in Discord, right? I'll acknowledge everyone, all right? Because everyone that asks a question, if I haven't asked the question you're asking, I can learn from you. So then I can prepare myself for something that I could do in the future. Do you understand? Brittany, you know. Anyway, let's take a look at Ethereum. Now that we're all happy that we know that we're in a second cycle, you know, look what's going on. We are in level 2. Level 2. She's so nice, level 2. You know, level 1, level 2. What are we saying? When scalping, sometimes I feel they know where I'm going to put my sell after I'm bombed in a buy. Reject a candle mid-air. Where am I planning to put it? Bro, they don't. It's not that they know where you're going to go, okay? It's they know that loads of guys are doing what you're doing. They all know that there's guys going in at that point, you know? Do I recommend buying before nighttime or buying at the start of your day? Depend on how long you're planning on holding for, Manoa. If you're a trader, okay. So is this the same with the candles at the top? In what respect, Lewis? In relation to what? Let me know what you're talking about in relation to. So Manoa, do I recommend buying before nighttime or buying at the start of your day? You buy when the liquidity is there. All right. In terms of Forex, these are the only times that you should trade. All right. You trade the start of the London session, finished. You start of the London session, all right, which is effectively the first 2 hours of the London session, and then you can trade the New York session, which is the reversal. Other than that, you don't trade any other time, because if you can't take money from that point, you're not going to take any money at any other time. You know. Yes, they do. The dealer knows where your stop loss is. He knows how much margin you have. He knows where your stop loss is. All right. Look at Ethereum, guys. Please, can we just appreciate the fact that yesterday, when all this was happening, everyone was indecisive, and I was probably one of other people, and a few of you guys were with me on this, that it will still come up and complete the cycle if it stays in line with the peak formation down here. All right. We made a new peak formation and we ran up. What's Bitcoin saying? Oh, Bitcoin's sitting tight. They're holding Bitcoin. Here we go, guys. Listen, they are holding Bitcoin, moving Ethereum. Okay? Holding Bitcoin, moving Ethereum. All right? So there is actually an element of fractional disparity here, guys. Okay? They're moving Ethereum and they're holding Bitcoin. We're going to see Bitcoin make a move. The dealer does know where your stop losses are, my friend. Of course he does. He has to know. The dealer isn't there for you, my man. He's there for himself. Manoa, Forex is the foreign exchange markets, my friend. So where do we think Ethereum's going right now? Well, all we know is Ethereum's going up. That's where we think where it's going, my friend. Dealer and MM are not, they're not the same. No, the dealer and the market maker, okay, they're not the same. The dealer works alongside the market maker, all right? Remember, the market maker allows the dealer to fulfill the order to the retail traders, right? The market maker comes and says, here you go, here are these orders, fill them. So the dealer then gets these orders and bang, 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 he fills them across the board, all right? Is it better than Binance? Like, can you trade on it? Okay, that's nothing else. Okay, right, guys, look, Ethereum. It's going up. Can we see the M5? Most probably. Look at the strength. So we've got peak formation, drop, up it goes. We are expecting a pullback, but we are progressively rising, which is happy days. If I go to the hour time frame, strong, bring down the hour time frame. Oh, wow. I mean, look at that for a W there, man. That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. 3 pushes to the lows, W, new W as such. There you go. You could have a new W on the hour right there. And it looks shifting the zone. Out it goes. Shifting the zone, guys. It's so enjoyable to sit here and talk to you about this. And it's happening in real time. It's the only way you're going to see it. You know? My goal is to effectively get you to understand what's going on. Because, I mean, I could say to you, yeah, guys, it's going up. You know? And it's just, that's nothing. It's easy for you to see a trade going in someone's favor. You know, it doesn't mean anything. And drawing patterns, yeah, here's a W formation, a wedge triangle. But where's the context behind it? You know, I want you guys to understand what's going on. Look at the power of this formation here. Look what happened here, okay? And because of this here, this has happened. And it's continuing to happen. Ethereum to 2K. That would be a nice little move, that would. We need to hit the 400 mark. Okay. Wait for the pullback. We're waiting for the pullback. This is what we're waiting for, guys. We've also got Hong Kong, man. You know, Hong Kong's still in the room. Like, Hong Kong's still going to come out. So we've got this here. We now need to wait for this. And up we go. Our entry will be here or there. What's going on, Golden Hue? How you doing? Well, hypothetical scenario would be, for educational purposes, price is going to rise. We need it to pull back a little bit because it's extended away from the moving averages. And some of you may or may not know this, but excuse me, you may or may not know about mean reversion. Price always has to revert back to the normal. Okay, it has to revert back to the norm to maintain the equilibrium as such in the market. All right, because it can't just keep going up, you know. But what we're waiting for is price to come up, pull back down. The pull back down, we need it to be controlled, all right? And if the moving average is in that direction, we need it to respect it, all right? We may see a couple of stopping volumes hit there, a few pin bars where they're working the shorts, and then we wait for the next candle to shift it out of the zone to continue it to the upside, and then bang, you either enter on the progression of the momentum or you enter with the momentum that is required to break out of this high here. Okay, and that's how you would assume an entry there. Right. Right. Okay. At the momentum at the top, if I can switch to an M, no, we're not looking for M's right now, guys. If a candle breaks the 50-day, well, every candle breaks the 50-day. What can we expect? Well, let's look. Look at this. Oh, man. Look. Ah, green candle. Right. This candle broke the 50-day. This candle broke the 50-day, and so did this. Okay. Guys, watch. Ethereum is going up, man. Ethereum will see 381. This line here, which comes with this indicator here, this line is effectively the true psychological support and resistance. Okay? True psychological high, true psychological low. All right? Price always respects this. And when it breaks out of it, it's a monster move. You'll get this in the Discord. This green line will go across your screens continuously for the whole week, and you can trade from it, you know? Okay then. Right, what else we got here? No FOMO. Yeah, guys, don't be looking at any entries now. You know, don't be looking at anything. Oh my God, this guy. When the candle crosses the 50-day downwards, what can we expect? If it crosses downwards, please don't. Arnold, what are you doing, bro? I am not holding no indicator. I can end the live now and just give you the indicators and we'll come back in on Wednesday. That's good. Alt-rec therapy, look. If you're going to place an entry, Adriana, what you want to do is wait for it to at least show a decent form of correction. I believe that we could be correcting down to this area here, okay? Then the Hong Kong session will come in, okay? And then it will continue it to the upside, all right? But it all depends on what price is doing in this area here, all right? That's what we're waiting for. It's hands up. It's a nice feeling, bro, you know? When you can sit in patience and know and say to yourself, right, look, I haven't got to worry about entering. Stop trying to make me feel like I need to enter, because that's what the market maker's trying to make you do. Would you ask why you chose the 50? The 50 and the 200 EMA is what all the institutional traders use, all the banks, all the governments, they use the 50 and the 200 day. Okay? They always use the 50 and the 200 day. Ideally, crypto wealth, ultimately, okay, you can enter into a trade now if you want, but you'll be buying in, you'll be doing what the market makers want you to do. You know, you want those high probability trades. That's what you want. With no financial advice, but this is the pattern that you want. You know? Anyone could have taken this trade today. They could have taken this trade. I said it in the chat earlier on this morning. New York will always tends to bring a reversal. All right? And if you were watching price, you would have known that price came up, it came back, respected the pivot. Even if you entered here, okay, and you thought, right, if it shows respect to this pivot, I'm going to enter. And you put your stop on the absolute bottom there. It would have been a safe call for you, or even M2 if you want to be extremely safe, because you know it's not going down here, because the money's trapped now, and now they're releasing it as they go up. Yeah, man, it's the fear of missing out, man. It's oh God, it's wild. It's a very true thing. Looks like you're sitting well, Arnold, man. That's good. I like to hear that you guys are earning, like you're making money. That's good. I can't believe Ken Barbie, man, 27 racks. Wow. Correct. Yeah. Don't expect, right? Don't expect price to just literally just crash to the 50-day. This 50-day moving average is going to move up. Every candlestick, it moves up. And as the candlestick moves down, as each candle comes in and it's closing down, the 50-day moves up with it. Okay? So then when it arrives at the 50-day, that's when the activity happens. This is true, Diamond Fox. When they say, right, buy the dip, boy, you don't want to buy the dip. You know, you want to be careful of buying the dip. All right? Because the buying the dip is on this principle here. Right? Buy the dip, buy the dip, buy. The person that buys the dip is the market maker. All right? The person that buys the dip is the market maker. They know retail traders don't like buying the dip. All right? Because this dip can go down for days. Retail traders don't have money for that. You know, as a retail trader, would you be buying the dip? buying the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. Here, buying the dip, buying the dip. There's no one buying. I know none of you would be buying on this red candle. None of you would be buying. Who's buying the dip? You know? King Holland. How much did you guys lose before making these profits? Okay, he's asking everyone that question. You do that, crypto man, we're catching the bit. Reddit guys need to decentralize you. I hear you, Arnold. It's lessons, yeah. Ublay is lessons. Yeah, buy the dip is for long-term holders because long-term holders don't care about price fluctuations. You know, they're more interested in if it's at its lowest 1250, for example, and then they look in a year's time and it's, 260, for example. You know? Yeah, day trading, buying the dips is the worst thing you can do, to be honest. Too much, I know, man. $19, man, that's a lot. If you count lost, oh god, lost profits 235. That is nuts. That is crazy. Yeah, that's true, Arnold. Trading technicals, but following fundamentals. Here's an example in Forex. You trade the technicals. Where is price in relation to the non-farm payrolls? Where is it at? Non-farm payrolls comes out, for example, on the Friday. At the start of each month, non-farm payrolls on a Friday, all right? Well, what's price going to do from now until then? It's probably going to go sideways, so I'm not going to trade it, right? Then when non-farm payrolls comes out, if it's a positive figure and it's in favor to the non-farm payrolls, okay, it's going to rise. If it's not, it's going to drop. However, just because it's a positive figure, they can also drop before they rise. And if it's a negative figure, they can rise before they drop. Do you understand? It's a tricky game, man. Here we go. Ethereum's moving again. I hope you guys are enjoying your runs with profits. Here we go. Guys, look at Ethereum. She's going to recover that candle and hopefully hit M5. If it hits M5, then I've done a good job. I've done a good job. I think I have served you well. Literally. You guys might find these lives repetitive, okay? You might think, yeah, he said that again, he said that again, he said that again. Okay, then. Well, if you're sick and tired of hearing it, go and trade, okay? Go make the money. Come back to me and tell me you don't want to hear that advice again, because you can't expect it after 1 week, that you're going to get it. I mean, some will, some won't. There's no selling at M5, my friend. Okay, once we get to M5, we all we give ourselves a clap on the back. We enjoy it. Okay, because what's going to happen is if it hits M5 in this session, okay, if it hits M5 based off this move without pulling back, at M5 we are looking at a retrace. Guys, do not trade against the peak formation. Yeah, in a bull run, everyone's a genius, but we knew this was going to happen, Arnold, because we understand the cycles. Okay? We do understand the cycles. I need to bring up my chat because it's just come off my phone. Let me just pop this out. I hope it is, or you, Blade Man. Hope it's helping you. Erica. Eventually it will sink in. Thank you, Kamarian, man. Arnold, man. So once it hits M5, we have to confirm if we'll continue up or come back down. Correct? Sorry. No, don't, guys. You didn't know how this worked. I can't expect you to be professionals at it. So it's nothing wrong. There's no wrong question. Okay. So ultimately, it's broken out of M4. Okay. We ideally want it to pull back because we know we're expecting a pullback because it's extended from the moving averages. It has to come back. Okay. But if it hits M5 with no comeback from M4, then most definitely we're going to see a pullback from M5. But you've got to be careful. Do not trade against the peak formation. Do not trade against the peak formation. It's so important. No, Lewis, and because we have to consider where we are in the cycle, okay? Because this is a peak formation here, all right? We've effectively got level 1 here, okay? Now, when level 1 hits, all right, we're looking for level 2. Hold on, this just... A bag of comments have just come in. Average cost, that's going to be a dip to rebuy after. Yeah, there is a lot of info to process, bro. It has to be, it's over a period of time. What's a good exit in my opinion? A good exit, what, in profit? If I'm in profit right now, what would my exit be? Or if I'm in losing trade, what would my exit be? If I'm a losing trade and I've held it for more than 2 hours, I'm out. So just to pin down to the 50 counts as a retest and close isn't needed and the close isn't needed. Well, Bailey, look, it needs to come back down to the 50-day to regulate. Whatever it does at the 50-day is what we're going to be paying attention to. We need it to test the 50-day. And if it closes and continues back up to the upside, we've effectively formed the first test of the 50-day. Happy days. Once it hits M5, I'm selling all. There you go. So just pin down. You are difficult to understand, not going to lie. Who's difficult to understand? Oh. Once it hits, the next counter spread, only taking the piss. Okay. When we enter bear market, when you see your proper targets, it's going to M50. Right now, most flip coins and get lucky. Hate me. I'm just warning you guys. Enjoy bull market, but when it turns on you, remember why. Yes, the only thing that you guys can do to really improve this process is to draw out charts. Find your M's. I said to you, man, just get up again. If you can see an M and a W on a line graph, okay, then there's a good chance you're going to see it on a normal chart. Okay? A really good chance you're going to see it on a normal chart. But, you know, if you're not going to do the homework as such, if you wait for me to come on and tell you about it, that's fine. You know, and I don't expect you to try and get it straight away. This is why I'm doing the lives, and I will keep doing the lives, you know, because I'm breaking down price, you know? But you need to try and project yourself where you think price is going to go. You need to get used to the idea. If you can see it in hindsight, then there's a good chance you're going to see it in foresight, you know? Literally, I go to bed at night and I've got M's and W's formulating in my mind, variations on the theme. Where could a W form? It can form here, it can form there. And I'm always drawing it out. So waiting for the close and not a pin down. Just want to clarify. I've always struggled figuring out exactly what a retrace. When a retrace. This is when a retrace is complete, Bailey. Look, I've been drawing it all week for you guys. Look. That there. This is the retrace. Continuation. You know when the retrace is complete, when it doesn't continue to go down any further. It's not retracing its previous move. If this is its move to the upside and it's retrace, 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 when it stops and then continues, you know, your retrace finishes here. Get that? I kind of started one today where I sent an image today. I say, what do you see? And I had a few people comment on there. You know, but guys, at the end of the day, it's down to if you want to do it. You know, I can sit here, guys, and I can tell you where the patterns are, no problem. You know, but what's going to help you is if you do it. You have to want to do it. Get up a chart and sit there, you know, and just draw out the W's, draw out the M's, see if you can find where price retraces and continues to the upside. You know, what I'm giving you guys here is I'm giving you screen time. I'm talking you through screen time, which guys who come into the game of trading, they don't necessarily get that unless they go and pay for a course or something. And even on a course, you don't really get that much time, you know. So, you know, I know I'm helping people out by doing this because it's what I had to do, but I had to do it by myself. I used to sit, I didn't know if I was looking at the right thing or not. You know? That's the thing. That's what was difficult about it. For me anyway. In relation to the theme, Nicholas, it's not simply just looking for an M or a W, okay? There are so many factors that need to come into play. Right now, we're in the first cycle from this peak formation. So that was cycle 1. Now we're waiting for cycle 2 to complete. So we're expecting a retrace. After this retrace completes to the downside there and comes back up, we will be then waiting for an M formation. Yeah, sure, Alex. Alex, man, how you been, man? Where you been? I ain't seen you for a while, my friend. Give me a second. Okay, then. All right, let's look at Bitcoin for a minute. All right, Bitcoin. False move. False move, guys. Look at Bitcoin. They're moving Ethereum. It's the altcoins before it's Bitcoin. Great, isn't it? Yeah, guys, if you know what, the guys that are playing the game of trying to catch the moon, they're going to end up hurt big time. Guaranteed. It's going to hurt their guts, I'm telling you, man. Down to 1. Okay. Ethereum's holding its ground, man. It's holding its ground very well. Bitcoin is selling off. See, you see the difference, guys? You know, people say that there's correlation between Ethereum and Bitcoin, but sometimes it just switches it up, you know? It doesn't always become correlated. Bitcoin is dropping, Ethereum is rising. Look, Bitcoin is dropping, Ethereum is rising. That's strong rise. M5, what's happening? Would you say that the candles tell the facts, but the wicks tell the stories? Correct. Correct. Here we go. That's where the story is. Yeah? Great analogy. No. It's important. No, the analogy fits, okay? But the candles and the wicks are important. Yeah? Look at this. This candle here, right? Let me zoom in. This is a candle. This is a wick, okay? This is important. We know that this candle was down here in the red, and then it came back up and closed here. Stopping volume. Critical. It shows you that the market makers were trying to trap all the traders short, and then they just brought price back up. You know? Since when do you see a hammer like that whilst price is rising? You know? You see this, right? You see that at a high, and you see for God's sake, what am I doing? Okay. Yeah, you see that at a high, you see that at a low. And where are we here? We're in an uptrend. You know? So that's their market makers just spiking it out, man. They're just taking the liquidity from guys. And they just look at that candle, they're shifting it out. If any of you guys recall the red candle, green candle formation that I spoke to you about, there it is, right there. It's right there. You guys get used to it. I need to know how many of you actually have MT4. I need to know if you have MT4. Correct, Bailey, yeah. It gives you a bit of information about what they want you to think. That's the important part. Some guys will look at this and say, right, it's, you know, hammer, and they'll just trade off the hammer and say there's indecision there. The Bulls won this battle. No, they didn't. The market makers crushed the sellers by taking out the shorts. Yeah, good. Make sure you get it, guys, because the indicators are all going to be put in there anyway, so you guys have it all. Wicked Igurka, that's good. And also another thing, guys, depending on where you get MT4 from, not all exchanges are going to have the same pricing points as such, you know. So some guys came to me and said to me that their pivot points weren't the same as mine. And I said, have you got IC markets? Some of them said yes, and some of them said no. So the only difference was the time zone aspect. But the guys that didn't have IC markets were with another broker, and that broker may get a different fee to what IC markets is getting. Yeah, Bailey, use the MT4 platform to draw up charts. You know, that's what you guys need to be doing. Keep drawing up the charts. That's what you want. You got from ATFX. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Remember, guys, we're really more concerned with price and where it's at in relation to the cycle and to the pattern. And someone asked earlier on, what was it? What was it? Who asked me about time frame? Who said to me about time frame? Oh, there we go. Manoa. Okay, look, when looking for patterns, what time frame should you be studying? Okay, so listen to this. This is important, guys, right? You always start off your day in terms of working out where you are in the cycle. That's what you need to work out, okay? So you go to the 1 hour time frame. Upon looking at the 1 hour time frame, you try and see if you can work out where the high and the low is, okay? Can you see a trend? All right, so for example, let's bring up the hour time frame here, right? All right, look, here we've got the peak formation. Here's a high, here's a low, all right? So we know we've got a W in here, all right? We've got the high, which is the first level, a drop, continuation, all right? So we know that if we have a breakout from the W formation and we have a high and it stalls and drops, we've got level 1, okay? As long as this candle and these candles, or should I say, as long as it retraces and it stays above this area here, you're still in level 1, okay? Then when price comes up and breaks out of the previous high, you are now working on the run up for level 2. So level 2 will keep going up here and then it will do the same. It will drop back down, take out the few of the shorts, reassess the situation, and then they will start working on level 3 formation. Level 3 is another push to the upside where we could effectively see the M pattern. So we could see the M pattern up here. You got to understand as well, guys, you know, crypto, it's going to be, oh, sorry. And yeah, so once you've got the cycle as well, you then go down to the 15-minute time frame because that's when you're going to see the true pattern. The patterns develop better on the 15-minute cycle. All right. Okay, cool. Let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is just dropping, man. It's looking to take the 800 EMA, but Bitcoin is still in line with its peak formation. That's the thing. It's still in line with its peak. We've got 15 minutes until Tokyo opens, guys. You know, so we could see some activity on Ethereum. Let's look at Euro USD. Peak formation, Euro USD. Okay, then let's draw it out. We've got one peak formation, so it's traded 1 day away from the high. We've got the M pattern there. Break, drop, level 1. Okay, now we are effectively, is that level, could that be a level 2? No, level 1, level 2. Could be looking at a level 3 here, potentially. We need to wait for this to print out, up, back up. The moving averages have fanned out. 1, 2, fanned out. Our next target point is effectively back to the 50-day moving average. Okay, this is the benefit about Forex, guys. And you know what? Don't let cryptocurrency put you off Forex, because remember, this strategy that I'm giving you guys is based on Forex. Okay, because principally you can still apply candlesticks and everything, you know. Here we go, W formation, bang, pull back, came back to retest it, stayed above it, peak formation, locked, ride, level 1, level 2, peak formation, level 3, back again, down, level 1 there, level 2, level 1, level 2, peak formation is what we're waiting for. You'll soon get to the gist of this, guys. I promise you, you will. Only if you do exactly what I'm telling you to do. Go to charts, pull up pairs, do everything. You know, Euro Kiwi. What we got with Euro Kiwi? Where we at? Here we go, Euro Kiwi. Look, guys, it's now Tuesday today. All right. Now it's Tuesday. Yeah. What did I say about Monday? Monday's a terrible day to trade. Look what's going on a Monday. That is terrible. All right. Kiwi yen. Look, nothing. Euro AUD. Look, nothing. Doesn't do anything. They've been stuck in a boring range. Hasn't done anything. GBP Kiwi. Look at that. Do you see why you should never trade on a Monday? Monday always sets up the week as false move week beginning. False move week beginning. That's what you don't do on a Monday. Oh, look at Ethereum. What are you doing? Here you go. Final 15 minutes. The next hour candle should bring in Tokyo. You know, it will bring Tokyo in and we're ready. Here we go. Guys, you still there? Everybody's still chilling. Can I have your attention, please? Yeah. I know there's 53 of you in here, but when you guys aren't fighting with each other about Ripple and wild ass things, you know, makes me think, is everyone gone to sleep? And I know these live streams are long, man. Wicked. That's good, iGurka. You know? Golden Hue. My guy AMG, what's going on? Right then. Ethereum, come on. She's behaving really well. Look at her. M5. It may not hit the M5. It might just go slightly to it. Okay? And then pull back. But guys, if you haven't earned a profit from this, man. Here we go. Just look at how she's moving. Look at the pumps. The liquidity is coming in. You know? They've been selling off for such a long time. All right? Thank you, Lucifer. Hands up. You know, look at that. M5. As long as M4 holds well. M4, look at the pullback on M4 was very, very small. I mean, if we look at the 5 minute, look. Okay. Look at that. 5 minute. You guys seeing anything here? Can you see? 3 pushes to the low. 3 push candles, vector candles. You know? Triggering the stops. Up it goes. Cross the 50 day. Cross the 200 day. Up it goes. 800. Pull back. Continuation. Done. Entry. There or here. Bang. Easy money to be made, guys. Very easy money to be made. I mean, remember, the 5 minute time frame and the 1 minute, 15 minute and the hour. Those are my time frames that I trade on Forex. Okay? And, you know, the 5 minute paints it does a really good job of showcasing the development of, you know, W formations in context of what's happening with the overall cycle, you know? Yeah. Ethereum's hitting M5, guys. There's no reason why it can't. You know, we should see one more push to M5. Look, the last time we saw these candles here, all right? Let's look on the 15 minute. Right? Man, look at that. Yes, a W pattern can form. Yep. No. Zinix Gaming, they can form in between cycles. Because look, you got it here. 1, 2, 3, up. W. Well, that's a terrible W, but you can. Jesus Christ. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3. There you go. W. You can have a W within a W. You can also have an M within a W. Okay. Look, here's an M. Right. Well, actually, you know, inverted head and shoulders, a very small one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Head and shoulders are just variations of the M pattern. Okay. Head and shoulders are variations of the M pattern. Inverted head and shoulders are the variations of the W pattern. That's it. You know? When it hits the M5, is it a good entry point? No, my friend. No. I mean, it could explode from the M5, but technically speaking, you've missed the move. If you haven't entered here, or you entered here, you've missed the move. You're gonna wait for you need to wait for the retrace. No one, please, no one take any trades. Do not open any trades at the highs. If you want to be a retail trader, you want to be the dumb money, you open a trade at the highs. If you want to be the smart money, you'll wait for price to retrace, then continue back into the motion. That's when you open a trade. All right? Don't be the moon guys. Don't be the people that buy into the hype. All right? Burger Merker, what's good, bro? No, you buy, well, the concept. No, it's actually market maker's method is you buying lower as it goes lower and you sell it and you're selling. When you're buying low, you're effectively waiting for price to drop so you can get it at the cheapest possible price. And when you're selling, you're going short at the highest possible price. So if it hits the M5, it may retrace from there. Okay? I hope you weren't, bro. Please. I hope you were, man, because you've been active on this live stream and you've been bringing out the understanding of this. And when you drop in a line like that, I'm thinking, bruv, come on, buy high, sell low. I need to update my understanding of sarcasm, man. Do I recommend good books or resources? I really want to study to get good at this. Okay, Adriana, if you don't mind me calling you Adriana, the book that you should buy, right, is Mark Douglas Trading in the Zone. Now, you don't necessarily have to buy the book. You can just download it, a PDF somewhere, but I'm old school. I like the book to be in my hand so I can make reference to it. I don't want it to be on my phone, so I have to flick through it on my phone. I can't understand anything like that, So you get his book, Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. Mark Douglas will effectively help you understand why you have to take appreciation to, of course we're still streaming, bro, why we have to take appreciation to understanding uncertainty. You have to understand uncertainty. And with uncertainty, you'll then be able to place a trade and be like, I can't control what's going to happen next. And you have to be okay with that. It's like people are asking now, do we think it's going to break the M5 or continue higher? Or is it going to pull back at the M5? We're operating in the realm of uncertainty, okay? We don't know. All we can do is just base it on what it's doing at this point in time. Right now, it's pinning the high because what people are doing, they're buying the highs. And the market maker's just taking the liquidity. So you could say that we could be looking at forming a retrace. Okay, so then the market makers can induce the guys who think it's going to go short or take the money off the guys who want it to go higher, trap them up there, bring price back down, then retrace it back up to that area to make those traders believe that they're in for a good run to the upside. And then they'll run price a little bit more, make the retail traders believe that, yeah, we're in for a money maker. And then before you know it, they'll do a formation and then they'll just crash price down to the lows. And then they'll start again because this is effectively what we're looking for. We're looking for this. We're looking for this move to go up. When it stops, we're looking for a drop. Then when it continues back up, we want it to keep going up and then it's going to form an M formation and then drop. Thank you for the title, man, Professor. I'll take that. I'll take Professor. Only because I love the series Money Heist. I'll take Professor every day. Thank you. That's I appreciate that big time, Crypto. If it hits the M5, how far down do you think it will come before going back up? Do you think it will go back up after a retrace? In line with the cycle, Ahmed, okay? In line with the cycle, if this cycle is holding true. We've seen evidence that this cycle is in play because the pullback from here, because it didn't break this area here, okay? Because it didn't break down, all right? We can safely assume that we are now in a market maker cycle. We have anything between 3 to 5 days worth of rise. Okay, we have a cycle of 3 to 5 days. All right. Now remember, we've had a couple of days where it's been 2 days down. Now we're having 1 day up. You know, let's look at the cycle. Here we go. Down 1 day. One day. 2 days. Okay. Let me draw it out again for you. 1 day cycle. 2 day cycle. Okay. Now we're looking at 1 day up. And there's our up. I've been banging on about this loads of times in this live, guys. Yeah? 2 cycles down, 1 cycle up. That's what we're waiting for. Last week, we had 3 cycles down and we had a monster move up. You know? And this is where we're at now. So just sit tight and enjoy it, guys. Enjoy it. That price is doing exactly what we're expecting it to do because we're in line with the peak formation. You know? And the importance of the peak formation, guys, it's just huge. You know? And understanding the cycle. Hands up, man. You know? Alternative recreational therapy is my company. I work with people with special needs, but recently trying to enhance myself financially. I joined a Discord and appreciate it. Adriana, thank you so much. And what you're doing is wonderful, guys. Guys, if you can just reach with, you know, Adriana's got a company, Alternative Recreational Therapy. You know, show some love to her company, guys. Get on her Facebook, whatever, Instagram. Go give the woman, you know, the credit she deserves. You know? La Casa de Papel. La Casa de Papel. I'm not saying it properly, man. Alex, no worries, my friend. It's all good. As long as you're learning, I'm happy. Shorty, what's good? I just seen you come in. Professor's reality, you know. Burger Merker, you said it. Professor's reality. I like that. I do like that. Right, guys. Tokyo's open. I think we are making big W in breaking. All-time high. GGG, what's good? No worries. Ken and Barbie. Here we go. Tokyo's in, guys. Look what Tokyo's doing. Look, look, look. Now I'm excited, man. Look at Tokyo. Come on, Tokyo. She might snap it back. We are due to retrace, guys. Pay attention to the chart. The fact is, guys, look. Previous day's high. There's no reason why it's not going to be able to take. It can't take that. There's no reason why it shouldn't. Okay? Everything is stacked for it to take out the previous day's high. If it takes the previous day's high, you're going to see an influx of guys coming in. And then that's when the formation occurs. Yes, King Holland, yesterday's Tokyo session was the false move. You know, yesterday's Tokyo session was the false move week beginning. Ah, wicked. Golden Hue and Adriana, look at that. Communicate. That's beautiful. That really is. The paper house. The mint. The mint. This is the mint, guys. The mint's right in front of your screens. Okay? The mint is in front of you. Guys, M5. We hit the M5. I'd like you to share the live and, you know, Get up with the likes. What are we at? We're at 47 likes. Okay, then. I only need like 5 more likes. I'll let you off. There you go, guys. Your M5 is about to be hit. M3, M5 in sight. Ethereum, 3, 2, 1. Is it going to hit it? Is it going to hit it? Look at that, guys. Look how close we are. Wait. King Holland, wait. King Holland, don't do anything yet. Don't take your profit yet. Wait. There's money coming into it right now. It's going to blast it. Sit tight. Sit tight. Just wait. Just wait a second. Wait a second. It's stalled. It's stopped. Just wait. It's broken a key area, King Holland. Okay? All right. If you want to take your profit, do it. But it looks like it wants to pump out of there. It's touched the M5. If you're comfortable with taking a profit, take your profit. Get yourself paid. Good. Good. Oh, happy days then, man. Happy days. Happy days. This candle should turn green because money's coming in. A lot of money is coming in. It's setting up for 3 pushes to the high now. 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 1 more, 3. Come on. Come on, Ethereum. We've got the previous day's high in sight, man. God. M5 complete, guys. I rest my case. I finish. The live is finished now. Complete. I've made some people money. I finished the live. And that was not financial advice. I just said the M5. Could be talking about a motorway. That is wicked, man. People making Ken, man, you've made a stack. I'm so proud of you, bro. Well done. And King Holland, well done, man. Well done. And anyone else that's just taking from the market, just simply by applying what we're talking about in this live. There's 55 of you in here pretty much making money now. You know, you got to be patient, but you're sticking to the process. You know, retrace continuation. Done. That's all you're waiting for. You know, everyone else is just watching madness. Clickbait. Well, what can I say? Well, right now, crypto, Ethereum doesn't look like it wants to retrace. You know, it's going to try and break that high. It's got the M5. It's going to try and break it, and then it's going to look to pull back a bit. But we've got momentum. All right, so we're going to sit and ride this momentum. We're chilling. 1381. You know, look where we're at. We're only 60 pips to the high. 5 Ether profit. Guys, done. Done. I rest my case, guys. I'm glad. I'm so glad that you've taken your profits. You guys get into the habit of paying yourselves, man. Pay yourselves. Because look at the feeling that is, man. You know, because if you had just not held or not taken the trade, you wouldn't be saying thank you, Tina. You wouldn't be saying thank you for a 5 Ether profit. You know, King Holland wouldn't be saying thank you. You know, Ken Barbie, you know, 27 racks, man. There are so many streams happening out there. You know, what are the odds of you guys coming to this? You know, one more push for the M5, guys. We should see it. It's gonna pump. Consider Bitcoin. Look, Bitcoin is. There you go. Bitcoin's now pumping up. There you go. Watch what happens now. Euro USD. No, sorry, Euro USD. Here we go. Ethereum. Man, come on, man. Just do what you're doing, Ethereum. Keep paying my people. No, not all-time high yet. No, we're not at no new all-time high. We've got a lot of ground to recover yet before we do that. Here we go. Oh, this is going to be such a smooth move to the upside. It will try and take, hopefully, it will try and take the previous day's high. The previous day's high is symbolic right now. This move has got so much power in market makers want price to go higher. They're getting shorts at higher prices, okay? And they're going to look to try and close profit on them in a few moments, well, in a short while. But remember, look, there's money coming in. Previous day's high. Previous day's high, my friend, is yet 104, 1403. Previous day's high. It's 39 pips to the high of the day. Okay. But we want the previous day's high because that's where it's symbolic. Yeah, so after the M5, my friend, breaks up, we're looking at a retest. We have to retest. Okay, and potentially, without any advice being given, a retest is ideally this pattern. That's what a retest is, a retest continuation. You know, up we go. We've seen this pattern before, guys. I'm going to bang it into your heads all day, every day, till you get used to seeing this and putting it on charts and trading it. All right? You know, you'll be coming out with profits all day, guys. You know? That's what it's about. Ripping it. Absolutely ripping it. I can't believe it. Oh, wow. Look at that. We are, well, we've made the new high. Look at that. Look at that. Come on. Previous day's high. Let me draw up 1400. There you go. 1400, guys. Look at that. Oh, there's so much money coming in right now. This candle has to turn green. It's going to turn green shortly. Yeah, you know what? I don't even know what I can and can't say. Previous day's high, guys. I'm telling you now. It wants to test the previous day's high. Wow. There's your green candle, guys, as expected. See, this is what you're going to get into the habit of doing. You're going to be able to read a candle and determine the momentum behind it purely from the impulse of pushes that it's putting in the chart. You're going to be able to read it. And through, look at, guys, it's going to smash through, man. It really is going to smash through. It really is. They're going to just moon this out right now. But we are due a retrace. Crypto, do not enter. Do not enter. Right? No one enter in this now. You're either closing a profit or you're waiting for a retrace. Do not enter. Peak formation is locked in, guys. I'm chuffed about that. Peak formation is completely locked in. Look at that, man. Beautiful W. First level. Look at level 2, man. It's completely taken it by storm. Wow. Oh, wow. I said it to you guys. Previous day's high. It's going to take it out. Not because I'm trying to call out, predicting. It's because it's understanding the dynamics behind what's happening with these moves to the upside. What significant area do they want to take? Where has the money been trapped before? Where do they want to induce traders into believing that it's going to continue to go up? If it takes out a previous day's high, it means there's loads of strength behind it. So market makers are now pushing this to the highs to get all the moon boys in. That's what they're doing. You got in last night at 12.98. Should I let it go at start of retrace? Yeah, they're all going to say that. And then whilst people are watching it, Ethereum will drop back down, you know? AMG, you're sitting tight. Sit tight, mate. I mean, I can't tell you. I can't tell you guys what to do, But 1400 hit. New whole number, very symbolic. This is where we could see more volume, okay? It needs to ideally hit the previous day's high, which is here, guys. This dotted blue line, it needs to hit this here for a real run up, for a real good run. Over the next few hours, I wouldn't say in the next few hours. I say later on in the evening. I say, probably if we're in the UK, I'd say by maybe 6 o'clock in the morning, we could see a formation, an M formation, But who knows? This could keep going. It could retrace back to the 50-day and continue up and continue and continue. Something's happening, Something is happening with this. And if anyone's new in the live, welcome. Make sure you join the Discord. I'm sorry if I haven't acknowledged if you're new in here. I'm sorry about that. But would I sell and rebuy? Nah. Oh, it's hit it. Look, it's actually overcome it. Look, I said it to you. It has to break this area and then we will see an influx of money coming in. Everyone's going to get excited that it recovered from yesterday's previous high. And now it's just going to keep pushing. We're waiting for one more candle. So this candle's going to close in 17 seconds, guys. We are expecting the pullback. It's taken out the previous high. It's done that. The pullback's going to come. The second candle's going to probably attempt to push it further. Okay. And then we start the new formation. Here we go. There you go. This candle's going to try and take it out. If it doesn't, it will retrace. $14.14 on Bybit. Do you know what, Reeferman? That's telling me something. That's telling me that this exchange is delayed. So the feed that these guys get is later than it's later than the actual exchanges. So there's arbitrage there. There's actual arbitrage right there, bro. You could actually trade into that. There's arbitrage right there. Guys, we're going up, man. We're going up. Everyone's seen the previous day's high. They want to see it go higher. 1450, maybe. Where's the next level? Look, the average daily high range is there, 1490. God, there's some strength behind this, man. There's some big strength. Azen, what's up? Lee Sutherland, how you doing? It's just reading the site. This is level 2, guys. Can you believe it's level 2? We've still got another level to complete. Ethereum by nature has to do it. And you know what's messed up as well? We ain't even hit Hong Kong yet. We ain't even hit Hong Kong. Amazing, isn't it? Right, we're going to see a retrace. It's done. Guys, it's hit the levels that we expected it to hit. You know, it's hit the levels. It's consistent with our analysis and understanding the market makers when they try and move price from one area to the other. You guys got your cards played safe, you know? Now we're on the retrace. Crypto, don't be making no entries yet. Right, so what's happening right now, guys, is this. Loads of guys can see Ethereum is hitting a high. It's took out yesterday's high. But when you look at it in the grand scheme of things, guys, okay, until it reaches up here, it's nothing, you know? It's not really made massive ground. I mean, it has made a decent move, not going to lie. But we need it to be up here for us to warrant this area here. I mean, look, 1450, it's a big area, you know? There are guys that are still holding Ethereum that went long up here. There are guys that are still long and they sat through this. I sat through all of this, you know? But I didn't enter here. No way. So you got to understand when Ethereum, sorry, gets back up to this area here, when it comes out of this blue box, all right? This blue box is a bigger level 2. This blue box is level 2 pending. We are expecting another move to the upside. So you could say my long-term target for Ethereum could actually be 1550 up here. That's my long-term target for it because it's in line with the cycle. That's not financial advice. That's me assuming, you know, by understanding the cycles. Because look, you've got it here again. Look, 1 cycle down, 2 cycles down. What are we expecting? Cycle up. Do the math, guys. Do the math. It's right in front of you. Straight in your eyes. Yeah, that's my target, bro. That's my target, 1550. It has to, because there's so much money trapped up here. Look. No, not by 6 a.m. tonight. No. Not by 6 a.m. No. No. That's moon boy shit. Right? I'm saying in the longer term, Ethereum will hit 1550. It has to hit 1550 because it needs to take all the money from here and make money off it up here. Two seconds, Lucifer. Litecoin, look what Litecoin's doing. There you go, Litecoin's got a nice W as well. Candle shift. 200 day, broken out the 200 day, taken up yesterday's high, bang. Happy days. Oh, not a bad day's work. You staying up all night. DUL, please advise if it's safe to enter. No. It's not safe at all to enter. No chance. No moon boy shit. You know, please do not enter, my friend. You'll be buying in vain. Give me a few seconds, Lucifer. Let this move right now from Ethereum chill out for 2 seconds and I'll get Litecoin up. Let me just pull it up slightly here so people can see. Oh shit, I need to put the pivots. Yep, so it's broken the M4. M5 is the next point of interest. Shown support at the pivot. Up it goes. Is it a good time to short? Well, how long would you consider yourself to be in this short for? You know, now it's frankly, to be honest with you guys, this is 4x, for example. As in, if it was 4x, I'd be shorting. Okay. Shiv Patel, you don't understand what that's going to do, man. You don't understand what it's going to do. It's going to be unbelievable. CME futures with Ethereum. What? My gosh. What that means, Shiv, is imagine, say for example, you have a shop, right? And your shop has been in this one place for absolutely ages, okay? And you've pretty much had the same amount of people come to your shop every single day, all right? Imagine if developers come in and say, right, we're going to install a car park and a few indemnities, and there's also going to be a football ground around the way, okay? The first thing that's going to come to your head is, what? More customers. Yeah, because there's going to be more people in your area. And that's exactly what the CME futures is effectively going to bring. It's going to bring more liquidity, okay? Because as a trading instrument, it means now guys can place bets, okay, on where they think Ethereum's going to go at one point in time, okay? So that's new money. These futures markets are now coming in so the bigger players can step in, all right? And it's just going to send Ethereum to the moon, man. When I say the moon, it's just going to bring value to Ethereum. Okay. So, you know, it's, guys, I said to you, we are in a financial evolution. You know, the way we manage and the way we make money now is changing, you know. And the way we make money is purely on the basis of a utility. What problem do we solve? You know, how do we improve something? That's exactly what we're going through right now. So as a scalper in this instance, guys, I'll give you an example. As a scalper, I'd place my entry, look at the 1 minute time frame. Okay, where are we? Hold on. 1 minute time frame. What I'll be looking for here, guys, is once the 50 days broken, I'll be taking an entry. Once the 50 days broken, because this pattern of come down, retrace, continuation, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, so it's going to break, come back, continuation. So once it breaks the 50 day, I'm in and I'm trading it down to the 200 day. That's my profit. So we'll wait for that to happen as such. We'll watch the scalping element to it. Okay, so you can see on the TDI, okay, there we're right there. So hypothetically, guys, here's my entry. I would make my entry at the break of the 200 days. So it has to break and close. That's where it has to, that's what it has to do. Sound, naming my shop Tino's. Naming my shop Tino's. You see the importance of making sure that when you close, when you put a criteria in place, I said I want price to close below the break, the 50 day and close below it for me to deem an entry. That's not happened. I've saved myself an entry. Reevaluate again. So now we're waiting. So are we now at a point where we have got this happening? Okay. So it's pull back, retrace, continuation to the downside. So my entry would effectively be down here as and when it happens. So we wait for it to happen. I'm going to draw it nicely for you. That's what we're waiting for. Because it's come back and touched the 50-day. Look how many times it's touched the 50-day. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, hello. Nice little W there. Retrace, continuation. Lovely. Look at these W's on the 1 minute time frame. But they have high failure rate. They're prone to high failure. You got to be careful. You got to make sure you're catching them in the right context. So right now we've got this here. Trusty eraser. Oof, that was a big move. Oof. Okay. We ideally want this to retrace back up to here. If this is a strong retrace, I need to see a green candle for me to warrant that this has got strength. If not, let me see where we are on the 5 minute time frame. How is it doing on 5 minute? Oh, tapped. Okay, so in my actually, guys, effectively we may have our third leg. Okay, we may have, sorry, the first leg of our M formation. Let's see, because the 5 minute, all right, you can see in relation to the 5 minute, you can see 3 pushes to the high. What did I say to you about the number 3? It's critical in the market because market makers know that people react. They see the first candle and they say, oh, it's moving. See the second one, it's like, right, if it does it again, I'm going to get in. Bang, they get in again, and then they take the guys up, and then before you know it, look, they've reversed it. Thank you, Melinda. Oh, if you're on about the charting, or you're on about Ethereum moving. Okay. So right, you can see, look, it's just been busy in this area. It's trying to hold it. So right now, this potentially is working on the M5 formation. It's actively working on the retest continuation. I mean, frankly, I'd be waiting for a bigger retrace, to be honest with you, because it's recovered ground so much. Okay, so look, we're doing it now, guys. Potential entry on the short. So I'll place my short now, hypothetically. This is my short entry right here. I've placed my short. The green line is my short here. So you can understand how it's all operating. There you go, blue line. That's my short, okay? The reason I'm shorting is because it's come back down, retrace, back up, continuation to the downside. So I've got a different criteria now. I'm not waiting for it to close below the 50-day, which means effectively my stop is going to be literally at the high here. That's all I'm risking, okay? So I want it to break down the 50-day and then I'll be out of the trade. So we are effectively in profit. We're waiting for it to break. Next candle should break the 50-day moving average because of the pressure of this candle. It hasn't achieved anything up here. So we're waiting for it to break the candle, break the 50-day, and we should be looking at the 200 days of profit. But you've got to remember, as a scalper, when you're entering heavy positions, you want to be in and out as fast as you can. So an ideal formation entry exit for me, okay, would be if the RSI continues to break out, it stalls at the volatility band, okay, and if it's stalling at the 50-day, which is exactly what it's doing right now. I mean, I could take, 54 pips from there, but look at the spread, it's like 600 pips. So, you know, there's no money in that trade for me. I'm just talking hypothetical scenario. Remember, my stop is up here. That's where I'm looking to get out. So the top blue one right here, guys, is my exit. This is my entry. Is my exit going to get hit? We're waiting for it because right now we are effectively trading this pattern. We're trading this pattern here. Ignore this because it's to do with a different time frame. BMAC. You can send me a vape. Nice one, bro. Here we go. Paying attention to the candlesticks. If Hugo, you're watching this, this is what we're going to be looking at. Okay. Retrace. Back to the 50-day. Retrace to the upside. Failure. Continuation to the downside. The next area, ideal area of interest, would be the 200-day moving average. But we need to see. Yeah, I'm talking short crypto. Yep, this is all short right now on the 1 minute time frame. Hammy, short is when you're paying for price to go down. The entry is 1388. That's what I entered at. Hypothetically, this is just for educational purposes, Gem. Educational purposes right here. This is my entry and this is my exit. The red line here is my exit. This is the stop as such where I'm looking to get out. I'm looking for a break of the 50-day, okay? Purely in line with this pattern formation here, okay? It's touched the 50-day, retraced, not gone anywhere, pin to the high, pin to the high, pin to the high, moved the zone, came back, pin to the high again, pin to the high, looking for a break to the 50-day. I mean, looking to break away from the 50-day. And then you'll look at what price is doing on the 5 minute and you'll see what I'm talking about with the 1 minute time frame. Here we go. And one thing as well, guys, you need to pay attention to what the candlestick's doing. You see the pumps up and down, up and down. You're starting to develop and build a consensus of what is the market maker trying to do? It's, you know, where's the pressure coming from? Look, pressure 1, pressure 2. Is this pressure 3? Moving it down, breaking away from the 50-day. Let's see. We could be right, we could be wrong. Maybe not. That wasn't a pressure candle. You know, trusty rubber. Let's get rid of him. You know, it's trying to hold this 50-day moving average here on the 1 minute time frame. It's trying to hold it. Now, normally, guys, okay, if I'm in a trade like this and I'm not seeing it going anywhere, I'm looking to, you know, get out because my entry size is going to be it's going to be bigger, okay, because I'm only looking for a small amount of points because I put more money on the line, okay? But this is the thing with scalping. There's no time to mess around, you know? You got to get in and get out. Here's your break on the 1 minute. Here we go. We're going to break the 50-day. It wants to break the 50-day. Wants to break the 50-day. Here we go. Our moving averages are in our favor. They've skewed to the downside. The RSIs came back to the signal line, rejected it, broke it. Okay, now we're looking to break. Hopefully we're going to hit the 50-day. I mean the 200-day. Here's the break of the 50-day, guys. Now we're going to see some momentum coming in. We see momentum. There you go. There's your break. My entry was here. My stop was here. Now my break. Here we go. We're just going to go free for all. There should be a red candle appearing. We should see a red candle. There's a lot of pressure to the downside with this. Okay. It's broken the 50-day. I'm expecting it to try and retrace a little bit, but I'm looking for a little bit more momentum. A little bit more of a push. Right. Let me just get rid of these drawings here so it's clear for you guys. My entry was there. If this candle doesn't break below here, I would effectively be closing the trade, take my profit and run. Okay? If it does break it, we could be looking at further levels to the downside. This is what you need to be doing. Okay? You need to be breaking down price. You need to talk about it. Talk what's happening. You don't care where it's going to go in the future. You're looking at what it's doing now. What is it doing? It's failing to hold above the previous candle. Okay, is this candle going to keep pushing it lower? We are now at the mid-range of the Asian session. Okay, this could be effectively another area of support. All right, we bring it down to another time frame, the 5 minute time frame. Where are we at? We've come back over the 50-day, over the M5. Now the 50-day from here. Okay, look, wow, it's quite a distance away. We could actually ride that. But when you're scalping, guys, all right, oops. when you're scalping, you haven't got time to be sitting in the trade too long, because that's what happens. You then turn from a scalper to a swing trader. You don't want to be doing that. That's like a trader to an investor, you know? So you never close it when you see that it's behaving in your favor, okay? And look, it's just going down. This scalp now would have made a ton of money. A lot of money this scalp would have. And it's only what? Right, so I would have covered the spread, okay? And I would have been in profit. Now I'm seeing this rejection here. I'm out the trade. Out the trade completely. Close the trade. We've made our money. And whatever happens afterwards doesn't bother me. We're out the trade. Purely because of that rejection there. Now look what it's done. You know? Out the trade. And that, guys, effectively was an example of how I scalp. Look, support now is coming in to break out for the back to the upside. So the pattern that's coming in here, all right, is effectively this. Assuming that it plays out. You know, it's come to the 50-day continuation. We then go and take this down to the bigger time frames. Let's go on the 5-minute. What's it doing there? It's recovered back from those longs the shorts that they built at the previous time. Now they're going to make a profit on them. Bang, ping, retrace. Yeah. Now we're looking for this. That's really what we're looking for. You know? I hope that brings clarity to you guys. I hope that's, you know, it's opened your eyes to understanding, you know, the conversation that you have to have with yourself when you're trading. This is what's going on in my mind. This is what I'm telling you in my mind. What is happening? I'm telling you exactly as it is. You know, there's no tricks. I'm not trying to bullshit you guys. I'm telling you straight. That's exactly what goes through my mind when I'm looking at price. I'm telling it to you raw as it is. Yeah, Bitcoin will probably sit down here again. Because look, the 200-day and 800 EMA are flat on there. They are flat here. Guys, don't make no trades in Bitcoin. The EMAs are flat. You will not want to be getting caught in that. Look at that, it's flat as a pancake. No way. It is flat out. However, we look at the bigger picture. What have we got here, guys? Who can see it? Who can see what's happening here? Who can see it on this chart? What can you see? Someone asked the question earlier on about it. What can you see? Come on, guys. I need to know if you're absorbing this. What can you see? I can appreciate if some of you can't answer, but I need to know, what can you see? Yeah, JMK football, good man. Good man. Shift in the zone. That's what we're looking at. We're looking at shift in the zone. Head and shoulders? No, not as such. Got a W. Bitcoin, the reason why Bitcoin has been stalling, okay. Brittany candle, there you go, Gurkha, Brittany candle, it's there. That's the Brittany candle. Now, assuming that this Brittany candle holds, okay, we are then effectively looking to go to, look at all these lines. Sorry, guys. Let me just get rid of some lines. Look, you've got it. W formation, back up, come back down. Didn't take out the previous low here. W formation within a W formation. Done. Near-term profit target, daily high. W within a W, guys. You know, Bitcoin has been, there's a little bit of fractional disparity, I think. What they've done is they've moved Ethereum because they're just keeping Bitcoin in one area, okay? They plan on moving Bitcoin potentially to the upside, you know? Look at the patterns, guys. It's just appearing there all the time. It's there right in front of you. Get used to looking at it. Get used to looking at it. And you know you're gonna get it, guys. You are gonna get it because I keep asking you. You're in at 33,780. 33,780. Okay, what's 33,780? I'm gonna draw off Ken Barbie's position. He's taken the trade. And you know that this is one skill about trading, guys, that you have to get work on. No hesitation. No hesitation. It's the one skill you guys need to work on. 33,780. Right, Ken Barbie, my guy, that's your entry. Shift candle has appeared. Is this the shift candle that's going to move it higher? Let's see. We're going to keep it open. Keep the chart open. Ken's entry. All right. Is now a good time to buy in if I want to hold for a while? Yeah, Adriana, any time's good to buy in if you're planning on holding for a while. Would you say it's going to go back up based on my pattern? Based on my pattern, for educational purposes, when a W forms, it has to complete level 1. Okay, so here, for example, now that we've got if we form this W here, okay, excuse me, if we form this W here, we are effectively going to work level 1, retrace, level 2. And that's what we're waiting for with Bitcoin. Capiche, Ahmed? We good? Oh, Ethereum coming back. You could potentially, now guys, look, we could be forming effectively the M formation. What could be happening here is this. Rise. Oh, this is on the 5-minute time frame. Forget it. Well, actually, no. On the 5-minute time frame, it does paint it down quite clearly. We've got a push down, a rise. From here, we want it to rise, okay? When it rises, it won't take out the previous high, complete an M, go down, hit the bigger averages, the 50 or the 200, come back, maybe form a new formation or drop down a little bit more and then form another formation back to the upside. That's what we're looking for, guys. Erica. Crypto, you're in. Okay. Guys, please be wise with your decisions, guys. Okay? Please be increasingly live. And guys, in 15 minutes time, Hong Kong opens, okay? Please make sure if you do make any trades, guys, make sure you're protecting yourselves. Don't be all hyped up, okay? Don't be all hyped up. Make sure you get in and you're logical, not irrational. You're logical with your trading, okay? If it goes in your favor, pay yourself, man. Ethereum is effectively now looking to start level 3, yes. Yes, they are. Schmo, it is very high numbers. Yes, Ethereum this is the 5-minute chart in Ethereum. Let me bring the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, look, it's a massive candle. We could be forming the first retrace back, okay? We may even get a little bit more of a push back up to the upside, okay? Which may complete the pattern, but we've got a big push to the upside. We need a return, and then we could have an M formation to the downside. You've got to trade carefully, right? Ethereum's done the move. Bitcoin has been stalling here, okay? So you've got to be careful, guys. Make sure you analyze your positions. 33,780 is what my guy entered in at, okay? Hong Kong's going to open in 15 minutes. You've got to be careful. Not days, man. You guys are proper full on trading, man. Please be careful, guys. You know, this is educational and all whatnot and all that madness, but hey. Here we go. 12 minutes. Please make sure you got stops in, guys. Please protect yourselves. Just remember, guys, yeah, when you're looking at W formations, okay, you do want a clear break, all right? But in the context of things, this is what trading's about. You make your entry based on what you see right now. So we've seen it's shown support at the 800. It's bounced up. That's effectively the candle shift, okay? Now it's going to retrace slightly and we want it to continue up. If it doesn't continue up, pulls back a little bit more, it might just extend this W for ages. You know, might actually extend it. Just draw it like this. It could be trailing across and then we should see another shift. All right, got to be careful. So we can assume movement to level 3 unless it breaks below level 2 to correct. Okay. Right, look. Principally, okay, we've completed level 1. This was level 2. So for level 3 to form, okay, we need it effectively to break here, all right? But depending on how much ground is actually made, it may start level 3 now, okay? So we've got to, you know, it's all within the grand scheme of things. Remember that, guys, yeah? Because you could say that a level has to be broken completely, and this is a clear break. You know, level 1, drop, clear break, level 2. Now we need it to break here to form level 3, but because of how much it's moved, it may just start level 3 now. But that depends on what it does trying to take this out, you know? Dennis, how are you doing, my friend? You look like you're new into the channel. Welcome. So Hong Kong, technically, it can. This is what Hong Kong can do. It can either do a reversal or a continuation. That's all it can do. No worries, bro. What's up, Dennis? How you doing? Oh, just said hello. Based on what you have understanding, Ethereum moving up and down with Bitcoin. Ethereum breaks out, though, when Bitcoin becomes stout and moves sideways. When you see, just to elaborate on what you're saying, Shmo, when you're seeing Bitcoin stale or moving sideways, okay, this is what happens in Forex. It's called fractional disparity. It's where they're moving the crosses or, you know, they're moving the majors. You know, you can see that from the way the charts are painted out. You know, you're not seeing any moves, you're just seeing sideways movement. And then you look to the minors and you can see there's loads of movement there. So it means they're holding the majors and then moving the minors as such. Okay, the same principle is pretty much being applied here. Yeah, it is tradable. It is tradable 24/7, Joshua. But we're looking in terms of Hong Kong itself, as in the country itself. People are waking up. Institutions are now coming to their offices. You know, that's what it means. Thank you, Lucifer. So we could be seeing, guys, right here. We could be seeing. I feel like I'm literally talking your trades through. I'm effectively the voice of reason for your trades. Please just make sure you protect yourselves, guys. There's no financial advice here. All I can suggest to you is you protect yourselves. This may or may not play out, guys. This could be level 2 forming into level 3, or we could go to level 3 straight away. We won't know. I'm in USA. New accounts in Coinbase Pro and Binance US. Coinbase Pro seem really stripped down. Binance taking forever to verify. Does anyone in the chat have a suggestion for the best exchange USA? Alfredo, how you doing, man? Seven minutes, guys. Some pre-orders are coming into the market. Notice how they're moving. Ken Barbie, what's your stop? Yo, Crypto, how you doing, bro? You rearranged it 3 times. Okay. Well, we're gonna know the validity of each position right now, guys, based off what Hong Kong's going to do. The symbolism of Hong Kong is it's just an influx of more money coming in, guys. Nothing mystical. It's just more money's coming into the market. Spelling's on point, you know. That is a rearrangement of the word. Okay, then. Okay. 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes. Once the Hong Kong session opens and then it calms down about 1:15, we're just going to take a few questions in the live and then we'll just bring it down to a halt so you guys can chill out as well. Not familiar with the hat. How does that typically play out? Oh, that's funny. Crypto ETH. I love how they can just raise future margins calls to 18% on silver whenever they want to, though. Bro, look, so many people are turning to trading right now. There's going to be loads of people that make loads of money, but there's going to be loads of people that lose it as well. Hopefully they come to this channel and then they see what the truth is. Hope they receive the enlightenment that the market makers are there. And it's not because they've got crappy brokers or dealers or the market doesn't like them. It's engineered for people to lose. Zero sum. You know? That money that Ken Barbie made, that 27K, came from someone else. And he has to sleep at night knowing that. And I think he's going to sleep really well. Shit, man. $23, sorry. My bad. 77 of you in the room. Welcome. If you're new here, please let me know if you're new so that I can address you and ask you any questions. If you don't know what's going on in this live here, let me know. I'm here for you to boost my ego and tell me how it's going to the moon so I can make decisions. Schmo. Ahmed, when do you think it's a safe time to exit the short? Ahmed, if you've made any money, take it and put it in your pocket, my friend. All right? You never knew you were going to make money on the short. Take it and get out. Start again. I don't know what the heck a hat is, bro. Other than the one that I wear on my head. Just learning the pattern. That's what I mean. It's important that you get spelling right, man. It's so important because it can go the wrong way. D live has entered at 33,821. Let's get that down. 33,821. Okay, so DV and Ken and Barbie, I've effectively entered near enough in the same position. Let's see what happens. 80 of you in the room. Thank you so much. What's good? Anyone new here, please introduce yourselves, man, so that I know who I'm addressing. Hands up. Well, Ken and Barbie, sleep tight on the money I lost. Sweet dreams. Oh, man. Hands up, man. What you doing? Vasik, how you doing, man? Oh, my scalp would have been in some nice money, but you got to understand as well, guys. Look, if I was to initially, Mike, how you doing? You have 8 Ethereum at 1285. I've been watching your stream for the past week or so. Oh, it's wicked, Mike. Nice to have you, bro. Okay, just for the record, let's look at my short. Here we go. Look what happened with my scalp. All right. You notice how this pattern, guys, this pattern, well, actually, wait a second. This pattern and this pattern happens all the time on the 1 minute time frame. Okay. You've got to be very, very sharp with the 1 minute time frame, guys. I can't stress it to you. You know, it's so important. We've now got 16 seconds until Tokyo. I'll get back to the scalping in a minute. Let me just do this, clear this up. Let me bring up the scalp. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Hong Kong's going to open right now. Let's pay attention to price. Here we go. Here she is. She's opened. Here we go. We could see a retrace down to the bottom. There's a lot of aggression right there. A lot of aggressive buying right there. King Holland, no problem, man. Mike, that's a pleasure, bro. Absolute pleasure. I guess I'll wait a little bit. Just wait a minute, guys. Hong Kong has just woken up. All right. 9 a.m. Banks are open. Guys are coming to the stream. They're getting ready. They've probably made a phone call to the guys in Tokyo and they've said to them, what you got? They're probably saying to each other, we got 200 million trapped short and we got 400 million sitting at the top long. Hong Kong knows what to do. I'm just vaping away. Please forgive me if you can hear it, guys. This is pretty tense. Nikesh, man. Where you been, bro? Are you good, man? And just for the record, guys, I just like... Jura, how you doing? I just want to thank Crypto Wealth, Nikesh, Hands Up, you know, everyone that's involved with creating the Discord, man. The Discord has just been, it's unbelievable. It's going to turn into such a place of wealth of knowledge. You know, once I get all the indicators up, everything, it's just going to go crazy in there, man. Now you've got the right mindset, crypto. These are the sort of questions and statements that you have to roll over in your mind over and over again. You know? Don't be worrying about what guys are saying on YouTube, Moon Guys, or what any companies, you know, Forex. And I mean, you know, any exchanges talking about, you know, where they think price is going to go. The only thing you guys need to be focusing on is what's in front of you. What are they telling you in front of you? That's what's important. So on the longer time frame, guys, okay, Ethereum initially needs to complete this move. Okay, sorry. Ethereum has done this move up, need to go down to come back up. Now, it may not happen tonight. It may roll into the next day, okay? It's because it could pull down here and just trade up and down here, come down, test the 200 day, 50 day, 200 day, you know? And then next day we could be seeing some move to the upside because it has to complete the cycle. Alternatively, if it drops and completely smashes through, we are still within the cycle, okay? But we'll have to recover a lot of ground to achieve this area here, all right? But we could effectively see a reset if any of this area gets taken out. No worries, man. I'm good, Jiro. How you doing? More wins than losses for once. That's good. Yeah, what look, it's got to retrace, and don't be surprised by this, guys. Do not be surprised by this retrace. It has to retrace, it has to normalize. We were expecting it to pull down to the 50 day. Okay? We're expecting it to pull back to the 50 day. How it depending on how it behaves at the 50 day, okay, in line with the cycle, right? We have to remember, in line with the cycle, it should hit the 50 day, it could hit the 200 day, it could even hit the 800 EMA. Look how close they are, all right? And then it would have to continue with the retrace back up, okay? That's what we're waiting for. This is where you save money, guys. This is where you save money, all right? You're waiting for patterns to hit. Crypto, if your short got stopped, good, fine. We'll work on the next trade, you know? Do you think there'll be a dip before CME launch for the new institutional investors to buy in? They've been buying in all week, Nikesh. You think they're going to wait for the CME launch? Nah, man, they've been buying all week. Why do you think Bitcoin and Ethereum have been stuck in this range? Look at this range, guys. Look at this. It's been stuck in this range. They've been getting their positions in. They've been getting their positions in good. You think they're going to wait until that announcement comes when half the world is going to be paying attention to it? Nah, man. They want to get their order in good. When is the CME launch, by the way? Okay, so no formation of M pattern confirmed. Nothing yet. For an M pattern to be confirmed, we need it to retrace back to the upside, find resistance, and pull back down. Okay. You've also got these two railroad tracks as such up here. If we go into the hour time frame, you might see. Ooh, pin. Yeah, we're coming back to the 50 day, guys. We have to. We have to come back to the 50 day. They need to regulate it. 2nd of 8th of February. Safe, man. Wicked. Yeah, crypto. Be happy at losing so small. You know, that's a good trade. How safe is it to leave my Ethereum in Coinbase for tonight? Can't be asked to transfer to wallet. Well, it is pretty safe, dude. Like, nothing's happening to Coinbase. Coinbase are at their height of popularity right now. Everyone's using crypto. It's a safe call. You know, I've got some crypto in crypto.com and I'm going to be shifting it all to my wallet, you know. And that's how it is. Yeah. Use VPN, you still can't use crypto. Yeah, crypto.com are pretty sharp, man. Hector, good evening. Felix, what's good? Committed to the investment now, so now I just sit back and listen to you. It's entertaining, I'm learning, also helps with my learning to have patience. Guys, this is what it is. Which wallet? Ledger, my man. Ledger. Although there are other wallets out there that I might consider, but Ledger so far, it's the one for me. Ledger. That's what I mean, man. You can't get away with absolutely anything here. Some of these main boys on YouTube that have 100k. Crap, pisses me off. Yes, that's the nature of it, man. You know, that guys, that's how it works, man. That's the cycle. Like, you guys might be alert to it, but you know, with 100,000 subscribers, you know, if only 10% of them, you know, buy into the idea of it, the rest of the YouTube guys, they don't care, man. They're happy with it. You know, they just need a percentage of people just to click a link or just get something, you know? I wouldn't be surprised, Felix. I wouldn't be surprised. The Chinese who? Chinese market makers probably, yeah. Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. Stupid question. I think my Ethereum is safe in Robinhood. Oh, freedom. I don't know about that. Ken, are you still in? Did anyone watch that Jordan Belfort video about Robinhood? Okay, sit tight, hold on a sec. Yep, Ken. Yeah, you in? Okay, right, hold tight a sec then, guys. Right, got a few requests. Okay, so yeah, Nikesh, man, he's a wild guy, isn't he? What was that we last? Can I check the link chart on trading? Okay, link. The link. Check the link. The link chart. Oh, the coin link. Band is doing good. Link, yeah. At Kraken, maybe. BitBay. Chain link, bro. Cool. Okay. Chain link chart, okay. Well, yeah, this one. Chain link token, yeah. I'm just going to select that one. Little V pattern here. Really sharp V pattern. Because of the scale of that, I mean, yeah, could say that, yeah. There's your W. There you go then. Words from crypto. Guy knows what he's talking about. What were the other coins you want? Nothing happening in Monero, man. Nothing happening there. Hector, for Ethereum, do you think the price is correcting itself soon, or is 1375 already consolidating? Well, in relation to the cycles themselves, Hector, what you have to understand is we're in level 1. We've now completed level 2. So what we need, right, is we need Ethereum now to come back down, test the 50-day, retrace back to the upside and break from here for us to verify that we're looking towards a level 3 move, where level 3, if you know already, W formation, swing low, high, swing low, rise, M formation, drop, rise, drop, W formation, and it just continues all the time. This is what's happening every day, guys. Dane, how you doing? EOS, Dane, will Cardano drive higher for go back to comfort zone mid-30s? Okay, let's have a look at Cardano. Let's look at Cardano, guys. I'm enjoying this, going through all the crypto coins. Cardano, get off. Oof. So it looks like to me Cardano has, well, we've got effectively a slight, I mean, we've got a W down here where it's broken out, level 1, okay, failed break level 1, so we're still waiting for level 1 to break. Now we're at level 2 as such because it's broken out. So we're expecting a retrace and continuation back to the upside. That's what we're expecting in line with the peak formation from down here, okay? Yeah. Nikesh, Binance Coin. Okay. All right, several things happening on Binance Coin on the 1 hour time frame to determine the cycle. Okay, you could see that this potentially is rise. So we could have this down here as a W formation. Okay, rise, come out of it, drop, rise, drop, rise, peak formation. That's pretty much Binance Coin, guys. The way I analyze crypto can be done the same with stocks. Yes. But you see, stocks and shares have a lot of regulation behind it, you know? But practically, yes, I can do exactly the same with stocks, no problem. Truth, I think people forget or don't know that he was an absolute brainiac behind Ethereum, yeah. Elevator, special junior, just as my fifth of another pumping down. Dodge XRP trends occur. Yeah. Yeah, this is it, guys. This is the problem with the market right now, guys. People are messing it up with these big pumps and these big rides. It's crazy. Hong Kong hasn't really given us any momentum, guys, to be fair. It doesn't matter. Ethereum 2 succeeds or not. God, that is huge. We will see £10 within the next 6 to 12 months. I don't like trading stocks. Price caps throw me off. Yeah, the price gaps do throw you off because they got pre-market trading. That's the problem. Whereas with cryptocurrency and Forex, it's continuously trading. The only day where they do gaps in Forex is on a Sunday because the crypto market's closed Friday, Saturday. Damn Don Kong. Oh, God. He certainly is sleepy, guys. He ain't doing much, which means what? What does that mean? It means that the slow trend is the true trend. Capiche? When they're not moving fast, it means they're planning something. Ethereum looks like it wants to continue back to the upside to formulate what appears an M formation, but we won't know until it tries to take out the previous high, trap guys in the belief that it's going to continue to go higher. It will pull back, form an M formation, probably come back down, test the 200, the 50-day and the 200-day. Whilst it's going down, it's going to do the cycles and then hopefully create a W formation. Scott Cloud, how you doing, bro? Ethereum, what are you doing? Thank you, Dane. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you. And thank you to anyone who has subscribed and liked. You know, much love to you guys. Make sure you join the Discord, bro, because that's where it's at. That's where, you know, make sure the Discord link is at the top. It's right at the top here. Let me try and get another link for it as well. Golden's wicked. I feel like you would say bruv instead of bro. I would say bruv. I will use the word bruv all the time. Bruv is effectively my full stop at the end of every sentence, bruv. There you go. Just did it. Took all my money out of my current top broker. They failed on me today when they really mattered. It going to a decentralized platform to trade where I can buy and sell exactly when I want. Cool. One more. What do you think of Litecoin currently? And knowing PayPal and Venmo adoption of crypto is on the horizon. Litecoin is the cheapest and the only coin in the top 10 with private transactions. Bro, I'm for real. Just think what you think. Listed on Coinbase. These kinds of purposes are pressing. Bruv. Alright, and cool, look. This is Litecoin. This is for you, Dane. Litecoin is right there. In the hour time frame. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Peak formation. Respecting this peak formation. This is start of the week down here. Peak formation. Bang. Okay. Ahmed, I don't know if we'll see it again tonight. I mean, it's not too far away. It's not really that far away in terms of points wise, but you know, if you want to sit through it, then be my guest. All right, and guys, listen. I'm going to bring the live to an end, all right? But I want to thank everyone. What I'm going to do also is I'm going to get these indicators pumped into the Discord, all right? You'll have these indicators by tomorrow morning. Try and use the time now until then to get MT4 installed, because there's no point in taking the indicator if you can't use it on MT4. So make sure you get MT4 installed. By tomorrow morning, you should have those indicators, and then you can effectively have this screen and see what's in front of me. The indicators you're going to get are going to print off the high of the day, the previous high, and the previous low, which is these blue lines here. I've been on for like 4 hours, bro. I'm on every single night from between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. You know? And then, yeah, 9:30, 10 o'clock GMT. We do this every single night. Okay? And we do a morning stream as well, which is just there for, you know, there's no audio in the morning stream, guys, but I do message people back if they have any questions or have any insight to anything. Lewis, intense as fuck. No worries, Ahmed. That's a pleasure, bro. Could you show how to add crypto charts into MT4? Right, guys, listen. When it comes to opening an account, guys, I've noticed that some accounts allow you to see the crypto coin in a demo, but some only allow it in a real account. All right. So ideally, what you want is you want to try and find a broker, whether it's IC Markets. I've put the link in the Discord. If someone could share that link again, that would be great. But if you go to any of my videos, you'll see my link to the IC Markets it's in the description. But some people have been having problems that they can't see the crypto. So hypothetically, let's say it's nothing to do with the demo or real account. Okay, what you need to do is when you open up MT4, see this up and down arrow. Okay, you click that, right? And what happens is it brings you a list of everything, okay? Right click and select show all, and it will bring up all the tools that you can trade on IC markets, okay? And here are the cryptos. So you've got, oh no, Bitcoin Cash, Dash, XRP, EOS, Miracoin, Namecoin, PPC, and these are all the exchanges, commodities. Where on earth? Oh, Ethereum would be... Mate, where on earth is Ethereum? Is it in alphabetical order? Wait. What's going on here? I can't find Ethereum. That's weird. It should be there. Crypto 2. Crypto. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Dash. It's right there. Yeah. Wicked. There you go. Admiral Markets allows it in demo with demo. Crypto Rico, shout out for that, bruv. So guys, Admiral Markets allows you to download MT4 with crypto on there, okay? And you can get their indicators job done. Quick question. So the video on Thursday shows how to download and set up MT4. Yes. If you have any issues, just get back out to me. But this is how you install it. I'll do it now quickly for you guys, okay? So say you've got the file for the indicators and you just download them onto your desktop. No, not in the US. I am, bruv. Okay, so you've downloaded the indicators and they're on your desktop. What you do is you open up MT4. All right. You click File. Make your way to Open Data folder. Right. Once you've opened that, okay, I'm closing that now. Once you've opened this, you're going to see all these details here. The first indicators, okay, the PVSRA indicators, all right, they tell you what to do with them, all right? So when you open it up, it will say, put these into indicators folder, put these into templates folder. So what you do is MQL4, double click that, and wherever you've got your files, you drag and drop them into this file here, the indicators file. So you should see them all appear here. They will all appear here, okay? Then the other part of the PVSRA one is the templates. So you go back to this area here, double click that and drag and drop the templates, because that's what you should see. You should see these two here, PVSRA white, PVSRA2 V2 black, okay? You drag them into the templates folder. Once you're complete with that, close it, close MT4, restart it again, come to this folder here, and all your indicators should appear here. Okay, you can see PVSRA there. Then, in order to get the PVSRA templates, you right click on a bold screen. So for example, just open up any screen. So let's get crypto up, get Ethereum again. Right click, go to template, go to PVSRA black or white. Okay, when you click it, you're going to see all of this. It looks a bit, all these lines look a bit tiring on the eye. Okay, what you need to do is this. Firstly, right click, go to indicators list, go to news panel, get rid of that because you don't need it. Delete. Go to access panel, edit. Then go down to levels, off. Make false, okay? Press OK, and it cleans the screen. Press close, done. These are the volumes at the bottom, which you can use if you want, okay? But I don't recommend you do it, because the candlesticks that are green and red, they imply how often price exchanges hands at that point in time. These candlesticks, the red and the green, are market maker candlesticks. The grays and the whites are your retail traders and market makers as well, okay? But there's emphasis on the green and the red. You'll sometimes see blue as well. There's a blue one there. And you might see a purple one. Purple one effectively is not that much selling pressure. Okay? Blue is reasonable buying pressure as such. Okay? Alright? Cool. So, guys, much love to you again. Alright? I hope everyone's managed to get something from this live again. Every single night we do something, and I hope everybody learns all the time as well. Alright? So if you've got any more questions for me, chuck them in the Discord. I'll respond to you guys in the Discord as well. Alright? Guys, much love to you. Much respect. And I'll be speaking to you guys tomorrow. Alright? Good night, guys. Good night. No worries, I Gurkha. Golden Hue, thank you. No worries, Fifth Element, man. Easy game. Cheers, King Holland. Thank you. Douglas, you seem like you're new here. Welcome. Good night, Nikesh, man. Stay safe. Alright, and cool, guys. I'm gonna kill it here. Stay safe, guys. Oh, I have a trade that liquidates at 1258. Would you say it's safe to stay the course for another 9 days? You seem like you're an investor. My advice to you, I can't give you financial advice to you, my friend, but all I can say to you is protect your assets. You know, just protect them. Good night, Erica. Always protect yourself. Adios, guys.